as my cats gallop at light speed in the distance. There we go. Thank you, notifications. So my internet is finally back. So my internet was out, and then my heat was out, and it's been an awful week, and we we delayed a lot of streams because of it, but we're here, we're queer, and we're gonna play some Katamari. So, if you've never played this series, this is one of those it's just like, it's Katamari! You gotta play Katamari! Hi Parker. You're here to interrupt the stream, aren't you? It's right on time. So, let's get this puppy on stream. I can change scenes with my, oh. That is not... Why did it play that? My stream deck is slightly screwed up, apparently. I don't know why it played that. I have like an instant replay thing, but I didn't use the instant replay. Oh, whatever. But Katamari is Katamari. What else can you say? It's amazing. So it's like super chill game, and there's also a horribly oppressive father figure that constantly chides you and like is disgusted with your entire existence at every opportunity. It's a very interesting contrast. Because like the music and the gameplay and everything is just like super chill, do whatever you want, just have fun. And then at the end of the level, it's like, let's see how you did, you idiot, you disgusting plebe. We are absolutely watching the intro. Imagine just buying this. Like, you have no idea what it is. And you just turn it on. And you've obviously made the best decision of your entire life. Yeah, Katamari is just, it's one of those games I think you have to play, which is a list I really should start making, shouldn't I? But... Thanks, Bamco. That's how you start a stream, kids! Woo! Oh, double your pleasure. Good God. Oh, look at that PS2 ass texture down there. So this is the remake, remake. This is Katamari Damacy Reroll. So I've played Katamari forever, which is the PS3 game. I played Katamari... We Love Katamari Reroll, which is the remake of the second game, but I never played the first one. So we're gonna fix that now. Hello, Prince. Yes, I'm not gonna read all the texts. I couldn't do the king's voice justice anyway. Nobody could. That's why there's no voice. What you don't know is that the king, it's not just a scratching sound. There's a voice in this for the king. It's just too good for your ears to be able to hear. That's the sort of thing that would be canon in this game, by the way. Oh, does the prince like vibration? Oh, I love the moving and the shaking. The king loves it all natural. That's... Alright. Oh, they bound... Why would you bind the touch button to turn off vibration? Why would I need to turn on and off vibration more than a single time? Why does that need a dedicated button? So this game has a very unique control scheme, and please, if you play it, try the original control scheme. It is so fascinating. It works, but it gives you the feeling of like controlling a ball. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels right. It's Katamari. So if you think you just move forward by pressing, this is what happens when you just move forward. You just move around. So you got to use both. It's kind of like both hands. It's like Wii Motion, but not. Like it's like Wii Motion, but actually good because it's not motion. let's finish the tutorial. That wasn't the charge and roll wasn't in the original Katamari, was it? I guess they added that to the remake. I promise to make this tutorial as short as we can so nobody goes completely insane because of this music. There you go. See? Music's done. Mission complete. So here we go with the story of universal genocide, apparently. Because the king, he got mad, and, you know, as one does, he, kind of destroyed the entire universe. Except for one star. Oh, it did. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I think I'm thinking of the, on the Vita one, you can, like, stretch the Katamari. Stretch my Katamari is a great sentence, by the way. I encourage saying that. We really did it. Thanks, King. And we are, of course, we can't play as the King of all Cosmos because he's perfect. Instead, we are the little guy down there. Bowser Jr. Bowser? I think Bowser's dadship has, like, increased in quality greatly. Like, he's a very bad father in, the early stuff. Bowser's early work. Completely naughty. Very naughty. I'm always torn between skipping, because, like, it's so slow, but, like, the record scratch voices is, like, part of the game. I think maybe you can change that in the settings, but it's so slow, look at that! I hate slow text, I can't deal with it. Which is weird, because I love stupid text effects like this, I don't want it to be slow. But... everyone got a little bit upset. A wee bit upset. Look at that bulge, by the way. It's the size of planets. Anyway. So our job is to remake all of the stars in the sky because our dad basically got drunk and destroyed the entire universe. But it's okay. Because we are going to roll up a bunch of dogs and candy and bottles to recreate every star in the universe. And that's not a joke or an exaggeration. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're as small as ever. Rude! We're like Pokemon. We grow over 1,000 years, and, you know, you start really small. I really hope they don't content ID all of the music and screw this bot up, by the way. But we'll see. I love that this music going, "You are smart." Meanwhile, our dad is fucking completely mentally destroying us. Ooh, tangents, yes. But it's just, that's what Katamari is. It's a world of contrasts. Many things here live here. The dialogue in the game is slightly annoying because, like, it's half amazingly written dialogue and it's half, like, just tutorial. That was the very first thing we ever rolled up. Thank you! Thank you for giving me a notification the moment I start the game. Which is really funny because it never does that ever again. It seems like it's going to be extremely annoying. And, like, just, it announces a bunch of discoveries on your very first play, but it never does that ever again. That is not a feature of the game. It's joke. I love when games have a sense of humor like that. When Yakuza, I was a little skeptical of Yakuza Like a Dragon, the one with Ichigo, the not Kiryu guy, the guy with the hair. I was skeptical, but once I got a party member and it said X joined your party and did like a little RPG noise, I knew it was going to be a good game. That was like, okay, yes. This was made with love. This is not a bullshit product. I just love when games, you can just tell if a game was made with love, and this one was. Which is kind of ironic because Bandai Namco kind of sucks, but whatever. It's kind of funny that this Katamari is this like really unique game, and it's like, you know, It just really stands out, and then Namco just kind of uses it, just like, oh yeah, Katamari, we own this property, right? Put out a shitty mobile game. They've done that like 2 or 3 times now, by the way. But sometimes we get good Katamari games, so... By the way, what is the list of, like, good, unique Katamari games? Because, like, some are remakes, it's a little confusing. So I played Katamari Forever, I played Touch My Katamari for Vita, I played Damacy, I'm playing Damacy now, and I played We Love Katamari. Is that all of them? Is that all of the distinct ones that are not terrible mobile crap? Being on Postal Dad's grade leads you to having to fight for your life against rednecks. Is it... What... Are you not just constantly fighting for your life against rednecks in that game? I'm sorry if I'm missing chat, by the way. That's kind of the problem with a game with good dialogue. Well, I played the other ones. This is all still new to me. I did know the basic plot, because that's, you know, how the whole series starts, but that's it. Completely slipped the mind. Yeah, is it just a tutorial? Oh. Well, that's perspective. Hey! Hey! Hey, we don't shame! We don't shame in this house, buddy. 10 centimeters, 1 millimeter, huh? It was the first goal. It's not very exciting. So get ready for it every single time, no matter how well we do. Even if you get like an amazing Katamari, he says something less abusive, but he still says, hey, it could have been better. We will now release it into the sky. Same. Completely same. We got a Chivo. Sugar. I think. Oh yeah, this looks familiar. Is Katamari Forever kind of a remake of the first one, or I don't know? Because this looks a lot like the UI of Katamari Forever. You can visit Earth in the space mushroom. Oh my god, this is so much like Nobi Nobi Boy. Nobi Nobi Boy has a stupid ass menu just like this, and I love it. Space mushrooms compete against my cousins. Okay, so that's local multiplayer. Which, yes! Katamari has competitive multiplayer. I love that it's not just a silly, like, weird little game. It also just is, like, a regular game, too. I don't know how to describe it, but, like... I don't know. Presents. I don't have any presents. Sweet consolation. How do I go into space? There we go. Space mushroom. Another cousin has arrived. Oh! How do you unlock cousins in this game? You have to roll them up in the first game. Or in the later games, rather. Okay, how do I don't want to actually be in Space Mushroom. Oh, okay. The multiplayer version even gets which little guy is you. So you have to have a contest with your cousins to prove you're the prince. That's adorable! Oh my god, well, now I wish I had played that. It's hard to find local multiplayer, let alone like local multiplayer of like, alright, let's play Katamari. Hey bro, do you wanna come back to my place and maybe touch my Katamari? That's how you sound. Make a start to it? He's such a bad father, he doesn't recognize you. He eventually recognizes you. He eventually remembers their names in the second one. I love the concept of this man, like, larger than a planet, stopping into the Philippines, but I guess he can shrink, too. I love the sheer, like, if you've only heard this part and ignored the intro, like, it might just seem like the music is just, like, weird noises, but trust me, there's some absolute bangers in this as well. Today I will be rolling inside the house. Oh, this doesn't do the, so the first one had, the older ones have a, okay, let me word this properly. The second game and Katamari Forever have, like, a loading screen thing where, like, it's the DVD thing where the king's head is, like, bouncing around. But, We Love Katamari Reroll loads so fast, he does it for, like, 1 second. Lonely Rolling Star is great. Katamari on the Rocks, Katamari on the Swing. and Katamari on the Wings. I think those are the 3. Those are pretty much some of the best ones. There's a lot of really good stuff, though. This is one of the very few games that has a vocal soundtrack that I do not hate. I generally just... It's not that I don't like music with lyrics, but when it's a video game, I just don't like that. It's just distracting, I guess. It does interrupt me when I'm talking, though. Which I guess is another reason I dislike it, actually. I love this guy. Like, he does a rap in the second game. It's so good. Number 1. I'm not optimally rolling at all. So this game, like, it just seemed like a silly, like, dick around kind of game, right? But playing a level really fast is super satisfying. So it kind of starts out where just like, do whatever. But I don't know if I would say it's like competitive. I mean, you're playing against yourself, but like it's really, I don't know. It's like score chasey. And later levels are just plain hard. Like not even just hard to get the best score, but they get kind of hard just to beat. It's like I said, it's very unique, but it also tries really hard to just also be a kind of regular game. Yeah, on a regular PS2 controller. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I heard him say funky and I had to just pay respects. But yeah, when you replay levels in this, you know kind of the map. And due to how the game is set up, you get to know the maps pretty well. You can just really roll through this like crazy, and it's very, very satisfying. So which game has the better soundtrack? I absolutely can't make any judgment yet. I've heard like 5 songs. This game has a huge soundtrack, by the way. Like, there's not just a few songs. There's so much music, there's a music selection. That's just part of the main menu. Which, I'm not sure if like I've probably seen that somewhere, but I can't think of a non-music based game where you can just do that. It's very, speed gaming friendly too. Oh, can I be a cat and go through the hole in the, That's classic, like, Japanese Garfield joke. Oh, I can! Just the cat jumping through the paper doors. It's like the Japanese equivalent of a boomer joke. Which is interesting to think, like, you know, you think of boomer jokes just being a thing, but there's gotta be... Other cultures have their own boomers. I need a website to just catalog all of the various boomers in the world. I love boomers if I don't have to talk to them. Like, I just love... like weird stuff that people do. Old People Facebook is one of the best subreddits. It gets so few like submissions, but it's just old people being incredibly unhinged or just very bad at posting or very good at posting, depending. It's like accidental shit posting. It's like living a shit post. Okay, that bird didn't look that much bigger than me. Okay. Oh, this really knocks a bunch of stuff off of you. Usually the stuff falling off is like practically just cosmetic. It like really doesn't knock much off you. Here we go. I've also not even mentioned that there's just like massive collections of shit in arrangements that makes no sense. That's just completely normalized to me, and I didn't even realize I should point it out, but yes. The maps are very whimsical, and I love just... The maps are worth playing just to see all of the dumb crap happening. There's just like so many jokes and stuff in this. I always love a game with sense of humor. I love it. It just stole their shells, but the shrimps are still there. Or, no, the shrimps. The snails are still there. At least I think. Maybe just retreated the shell. Kentucky Fried Chicken. They love KFC in Japan. People go... I love that there's a fucking jump scare noise for picking up the spider. That's delightful. They love KFC in Japan. In fact, Food Fantasy did a KFC like crossover. Yeah, they like eat. Don't they eat KFC for like New Year's in Japan? It's like it's literally like Demolition Man. I'm having Bader-Meinhof syndrome or whatever, or effect. We just watched Demolition Man yesterday, but it's just like the franchise wars. You go to a fancy Kentucky Fried Chicken. Because where else would you eat? You go to KFC. That's the place. It has the food that you eat. No, that's McDonald's. I'm sorry. McDonald's is the place to rock. People come here for the rock music. It is the place with the food that you eat. Big Mac has 28 grams of fat. If you've never heard that song, like it's genuinely like it's just a banger, but it's also a shitpost, but it's also informative, especially at the time it was made. It's just absolutely love Wesley Willis' shit. I don't like that I can't frickin' play it on stream though, because they get the people that own his, you know, estate Haunts on AD and shit. So I can't play. I whooped Batman's ass! So good. I do wish that the warning noise was maybe a little bit less annoying, but video games have to have annoying warnings, don't they? It took them, what, like 20 years to start, like, muting down the low health beep in Zelda? Like, the game is so shitposty, but, like, for the last 5 to count down like that would be alright, joke-wise. Bubblegum Curse? I've never seen that one. I haven't seen a lot of, like, 90s, 80s anime, just because, like, we never had cable. My parents weren't into anime. Like, anime was, like, this forbidden realm. Earth really is full of things. That's like, I love when he makes these, like, Maddenisms. I think he's gonna either he's gonna run or he's gonna pass. Just, he had so many true things. Oh, and there was like the team with who wins more touchdowns usually wins the game, which that is true. This is what they watch in Japan. This is real. So everyone is fine, by the way. Like, every star in the universe is gone, but everyone is fine. It's just completely fine. Okay, no, the UI actually isn't the same as, I love... It's a hell of a name. It's not quite the same as the UI in Katamari Forever. I think Katamari Forever is the third game. What is it? King has destroyed cancer, and we gotta bring it back. We say crab. Crab people. Crab people. So, the Katamari has a lot of unusual goals like this one, where you just... The size and speed don't really matter. You need to get as many of a thing, or you need to avoid things. They really... does a really good job of getting that diversity in there. The yummiest cancer. Delicious. I wonder how many people have, like, been like, alright, you got a tumor removed? It's like, hey doc, can I keep that? And he's like, I'm just gonna eat my tumor. I made this. I'm gonna put it back in. They just make you leave at the hospital at that point. Just get out of here. What visual difference when you go behind something gives you a seizure button? Oh my god, was that not in... Was that not in the first game? Because there's some situations where not being able to see like that, it would be really annoying. Because at certain sizes, it's just like, you're just really cramped in. So I've pretty much just played through the later games and the remakes, so I didn't have to suffer quite the like release version of this terrible awkwardness. Crab guns. Oh my god, this game was prophetic. The crab noise is absolutely not going to get annoying over the next 6 minutes, by the way. No. I lost my train of thought. In fact, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, can I? Oh. Thanks. Is there no options in this game? Obama is gone. This game predicted battle crabs or whatever that game is. It has a way better name than that, but that's what it literally is. I just love shit like that in this game. It's a crab giving a haircut to a Daruma. It's just a tiny part. And there's fake crabs made out of house supplies. I just noticed that. See, just when there's a stupid objective like this to get all the crabs, the whole level is full of crab-based items, but it's also full of crab-based jokes. I just love it. Also, that is a... Imagine if horseshoe crabs were that big. That's horrifying. Actually, I guess we're just tiny, so I don't know how big that is. Okay, no, it's probably just a regular one. And we're just collecting really tiny, regular crabs. I might turn down the sound effects, because some of them, it's not always this bad, but I think sound design-wise, maybe the first game wasn't as good as the second one. I do very distinctly remember in the second one, you played the sumo level, and every single item that you pick up in the entire level, he says something that sounds like tukus. So you're just hearing tukus, 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 which is very fitting for this game. I love that I'm on TV, which is like horrifying. Like, what the f... That's just the sort of game this is. This game honestly is almost a shitpost, but it's also just like actually really good, so I don't think you can quite call it that. As the music proves. Hold Watch Dogs 1 on you? I actually never played Watch Dogs. Or no, I played a little bit of Watch Dogs 2. It was like free, so I'm like, whatever, I'll play a Watch Dog. You like hack into a mainframe, and then you're cool tech kids at the beach, and it's like, wow. It's like the most stereotypical hacker shit ever. That's EA. I think. Is it EA or Ubisoft? I genuinely can't tell most of the time. But yeah, it's one of those. I'm just kind of vibing with the music. Where am I supposed to go? I'm not big enough. My dad is gonna verbally and possibly you can be physically abused by your dad in this game, which has got to be one of the fewest, like, there can't be that many other games where that happens. This is also the only game series that I know of where you get attacked on the game over screen. When you get a actually, I shouldn't say anything. We should just get a game over. That's all I'll say. I'm clearly missing how to get to the next level of big, which is always a tragedy. See, if I don't grow fast enough, you can't hear that lovely sound as much. That's a real problem. Watch Dogs 2 is Let It Go Deep story. Is that the way you, like, recruit random people and, like, there's an old guy that just dies, right? Like, every character has, like, a quirk, like a negative and a positive? And the old guy's quirk is that he randomly dies because he's old. It's so weird. Watch Dogs Legion. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So Watch Dogs 2 has like a set cast, but Legion is the one where you like just make people. But you like collect people. No, seriously, how do I get bigger? Surely I can get a bigger phase than this, but I'm just... Maybe not, actually. Some of these have fairly limited levels. I mean, compared to some of the bigger ones, at least. Oh yeah, abuse that quote feature, would you? Most underrated feature. I wish YouTube would have like real chat features like that. Like, I don't really like Twitch, but their chat features are way ahead of YouTube's. I just can't get in there. I'm just kind of doing it. Can I just end the level? No, I can't. I love how they found, like, the best possible noise to make 30 times in a row. Just the absolute best one. Speaking of Watch Dogs, which I guess this is slightly related, but I never beat the original Deus Ex. I only got it like a couple levels in. The controls were not optimal, but that looks delicious, but also slightly disturbing. Yes. Yummy rainbow. Thanks, Dad. Dad also vores us at the end of every level, I guess, but, you know, that's normal. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, there was no next level. I just kind of forgot that not every level is, you know, grow as big as you can. We got 99% of the crabs. Oh, no, we got 99. We got 74% of the crabs. Okay. Crap. Wait, did you say this is fabulous? He is not this nice in the second game. I don't think I've ever seen him not, like, at least say it could be bigger in a thing. I love how it was on screen for like a quarter of a second. I feel the cancer! Cancer came scuttling back. And the child dies in space. Alright, sound. Turn down the sound effects just a little bit. Terrifying. The way that vibrates is horrifying. Oh! I think there's simple. Oh yeah, this is. I love it. The usual. Okay, that's not a lot of controls. But yeah, I highly recommend. There is like a modern control option, but try not to use it unless you really need it. The controls are just important. Oh, it's cancer. Oh, I get it. So they turn into stars. I was like, why is the stripy planet new? Like, what's being expressed here? He'll teach you a lot about things. And by a lot, I mean he'll use the names of places and a few words. Maybe it's just some of these early ones, but I gotta say, so far, the writing is much better in the second game. There's a lot more that the king is talking about. Which I don't know. Is Katamari 2 is we love Katamari generally considered the better game? I think I believe is the case that people consider 2 to be like fantastic. It was a fantastic. See, this is where the music is gonna make me like do that, and I'm just not going to be able to control right. Nice marmot. What do you call this in music where it's kind of like all up and down? I don't know how to describe that, but I don't know. I don't know music things. See, that's my problem with like music class. Like, I couldn't give a shit about like actually making music. Like, I love music, but I've just accepted I can't do everything, and music is just not going to be one of my things. I want to know about music. I want to know the terms, and I just don't want to be like, oh yes, flute, bloop. Just no noises I make out of an instrument will ever be good. Call eels omelets. What? Okay, this game is definitely a lot meaner in terms of like knocking stuff off your Katamari. Katamari is such a it's such a Smurf word. Like, just smack around my Katamari. Oh, yeah, it's kind of jazzy, but I mean just more like, I don't know, it's music that makes you want to like kind of move with each, like, not with the rhythm, but like, you know, it goes up and down. That's totally a wrench and not a bone. Or it's a Lego bone. I love when things have unique sounds, unless when they're like the worst sound ever. Which is like a 50%. This is not a good place for my current size. Oh, here we go, let's murder some birds. Oh, I should. I keep forgetting that I have this. Hang on, I need to get this shit. Hey. You notice something? Nah, don't worry about it. It's a jazz bebop. Oh, yeah, bebop. That's what... Wait, it's... Okay, Rocksteady is the rhino, right? So bebop is the... I guess it's a pig or like a warthog? Some kind of, you know, piggish creature. Oh, I always forget you can do that. Like, there's certain places you can roll up walls. It's not the best feature in the game, frankly. But you pretty rarely use it, so I always just kind of forget it. Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop. Which does not seem like a bebop-y thing, right? Like, it's... Isn't it, like, kind of sad and dramatic? I always see like very dramatic stuff in it. I hate when there's a bunch of moving stuff that's way bigger than me. This is one of the few games where I've seen this many like different genres that is not like a music game, because that's cheating. Like, games usually pick just a couple of genres, like, oh, maybe the boss music is, you know, maybe the boss music will have some what's that called? Not hard bass. I guess you could. What's that Skrillex stuff that I hate? Something dubstep. Ugh. They don't do that too much anymore. And I'm not somebody that like hates all techno and stuff. Like, I do not enjoy talking with those sort of people. But oh, my Katamari is as big as 3 black cats, by the way. What a nice Katamari. Okay, I don't like this. The king is being nice to me? What the hell? This is a defective game. Wait, what are we talking about here? What? I don't like where this is going, King. He starts getting mean. Okay, good. I guess they just didn't want to be literally mean directly to the player at the very start, but... For such like a whimsical game, like the king's verbal abuse is just like so important. it genuinely is a game of contrast. Like, I'm not even shitposting to say that. It's just... It's so much. Lost my shoes. By the way, beginner tip in Katamari, if you can get a bunch of shit that's about the same size, that's like relatively close to your max, like pickupable size, you can get so big. So anytime, oh, I bet we can get these. Barriers are fantastic to roll up for size. Come on. So anytime that you can pick up events, yeah! You can pick them up pretty fast, and they add a lot to your size. They add a lot to your size. Katamari is about balls and getting big, so, you know, things happen. Oh yeah, large plants. Like, once you can get a shrubbery or a tree, the lodge. The lodge. Sparrow. Oh, in the later games, they actually show you where the where the barrier is. Like, so I can go over to 50 meters or centimeters, but I don't know where the gate is. So yeah, the second game definitely feels better put together, which is often the case, frankly. It seems like with movies, the sequel's never as good. With games, the sequel's usually better because there's just so much to a game to refine. Getting an outside perspective is very good, and I think a lot of studios don't do it as much as they should, so that's why, at least in a lot of early games. Meow, meow! Meow, meow! Thanks, King. Did I ever play Ace Attorney? I played a little bit. I think I played like a couple cases on like the mobile version or something. It's one of those things that I just haven't played. I do love Ghost Trick, which I believe is the same director. That's a fantastic game. I think that's just one of those games that, like, I just get intimidated because there's so many and it's so long. At least I assume it's long. It's a visual novel, so like I always assumed it was like Danganronpa-ish in length. Like, it's basically Danganronpa without being horribly depressing, right? Sorry, Bebop. Inception Blood. Oh, the sequel's bad? I mean, sequels are often bad, too. It depends on... Like, iterative sequels are often really good. Like, say, Mario 3 versus Mario, you know, Super Mario Bros. 1 on NES. Like, imagine if they just made Mario 1 and just, they were like, that's it. That's good enough. It would, frankly, it would still probably be one of the best platformers on NES, because without Mario to, like, you know, build off of, most early NES platformers were kind of bad. The progression of platformers is fascinating to look back at, because, like, you'd think it's such a simple thing, surely, like, everyone figured it out in, like, a year at most, right? But no, a lot of, like, especially if you look at DOS platformers, there's a lot of awful shit you can do with a platformer. It took a long time for them to figure out just, like, basic control stuff. Stuff that seems so obvious. Oh! I'm sorry, that feels so good. The Benpis. The Benpis can feel it. Oh! When you just roll your Katamari like that. I should really be using the boost more. Use the boost to get through! There's so much less dialogue, but yeah, maybe it's just because it's the beginning things that kind of let you figure out the game. We are moved to tears by the size of this thing. That could be the nicest or rudest thing that you ever tell someone, so use those words wisely. Earth really is full of things. So yeah, in the second game, like, he has nice little witty comments for, like, the biggest, you know, the most used thing in your stuff. It's a great sentence. I guess just a lot better dialogue in general, but... Seasoning. The planets. You also get to see the planets Like they really improved a lot.
ほほほ、そんなことがあるものですか。さあタクシーが来ましたよ。本当に言ってたのにな。なあ。
This is some like WarioWare shit. I didn't realize it. It's some WarioWare-esque, just like the second story is just playing and like it has nothing to do with what's going on. But you still get invested in it anyway. A lot of times we'll say we could have made it bigger. Yeah, in the second game, there's never a time, I don't think, where he doesn't say, it could have been better. Speaking of WarioWare, what do you think? Who has the better stash? King of all Cosmos, Waluigi, or Wario? Keep the king's eyes at this current moment in mind while you make your decision. I'll just let that hang over you. You know what my conspiracy theory is? Waluigi does not have a mustache. Waluigi just draws that on with a permanent marker every day. I've seen porn of the king. I guarantee there's that, yes. That's another thing I like about this game. Like, it's so calm, and like, you would think, oh, it should be a happy, wholesome, cute game. Not only is your dad verbally abusing you, your dad is hot as fuck. Like, your dad is out of control, and just aside from the fact that he's your dad, ignore that, but... The phrase, your dad is out of control, should never be used in that context. Yet, here it is! The king is, like, just an absolute slut, and I'm 100% here for it. It's amazing. Wait, humans bear? What? I love the teddy bear puking into the trash can. That's delightful. That's just, again, this is just the sort of humor this game has. There's a lot of really good music in this one. I would say consistency-wise, I might like the music better in this one, but it's hard to tell so far. Both great. The one thing that sucks music-wise is that in Katamari... Oh, Kuma's bear, which means bear's bear. I know like 4 words in Japanese, and that's one of them. And of course, it's because of Danganronpa. I didn't think they brought it out this soon. Usually the game knows to kind of keep some of its best stuff. Just get it bigger. So this one gets remixed a lot. It's one of those series that remixes its own music a lot, and I've never seen a series like not do that well. It sounds like just like lazy reuse, right? Oh, you're doing remixes because you don't want to make a new thing, but like Kirby does it. It's always amazing. Undertale, of course, does it a lot. It just works really well. And also like leitmotifs. In my opinion, these games tend to save the best music for last. It's not like the exact last, but there's usually like a final level that's got like a really triumphant thing that I won't spoil for you. But it also usually has some of the best music in the game. Which I think is important. I think it's kind of nice to have like a variety and quality levels of music. Because like you can't have every track be the best track in the game, right? Sometimes you need something a little lower energy. Like, not that it's good to be bad, but like, you gotta have some less intense stuff. That looks so delicious, by the way. Wow. Okay. Imagine if he bitched all 200 centimeters. I guess it'd just be 20 times. Oh, no. Hey, if you can't keep the Katamari bigger, you can't get to the next stage. dad. I know. See, if you never get abused by your dad, you can just play this game, you know what it's like. I love when musics have, whatever the hell that was. Oh my god, it's super hentai! Oh, okay, good. By the way, you're not imagining it. If you never played this game, certain things, like, physics-wise, this was pretty, like, incredible. So this was originally a PS2 game, right? So the shape of the stuff that you pick up affects not just the Katamari visually, which already is, like, you know, especially looking comparing to early PS2 stuff, like, that's amazing. But also, it affects the actual shape and how it rolls. So if you pick up lots of tall stuff, it kind of rolls like crap. Felix Halloween for having a bang. Baby Felix Halloween has a banger soundtrack for some reason. Really? Some stuff that you would not expect has amazing music, like, oh god, what's that called? Scunny Carts has amazing music for the track. It's fucking some of the best, like, DOS chiptune shit you've ever heard. The only downside is that there's only one music track in the whole game. So if you actually play the game, you will hate that song to death. But if you only listen to the song, it's fantastic. I think it's like Moving On or Driving On or something. Just Google Scunny Cart, which I promise is not like about sex crimes or something, which is what it sounds like, but no, it's a... Is it like a Wacky Wheels ripoff? Like, because Wacky Wheels was Mario Kart but for DOS, and like... Scunny Cart is like even worse. It's like a step down from that. Pictionary for NES. The intro for Pictionary NES pumps you up to fight God. Amazing. I love when shit's just like, well, we need music, and they just accidentally have like amazing shit for no reason. See, also, oh god, what is it? The Cheetah Men music in Action 52. Everything else, everything. The visuals, the gameplay, the music, everything in that entire goddamn thing sucks so much. But the Cheetah Men music is like actually great. They even stole the Cheetah Men music for the first level of Cat Mario, Soyaban Action. We should stream that sometime. I never got too much of that masochism games on my channel, but sometimes they can be fun. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of masochism. Oh, that's in the Epic Gamer playlist? That's good. I haven't streamed much stuff that uses it lately, but I do still have that, and we have plenty of music for any time that a game doesn't have music. You are empty. That sounds like a Vinny game. We do need more cursed content, so gaming stream, I have a dedicated gaming stream thing, so like, I love doing the reaction streams and stuff, but it's just kind of, we got kind of over-focused on that. I keep forgetting to use the damn boost, speaking of over-focused. Yeah, so Thursdays we're going to be doing gaming stuff. This is our big game for the moment. It'll probably just be a couple of streams. It's not super long of a game. Unless you're really bad at it, I guess. Tough, yet with a soft feel. Oh, King-chan. Would love to have a much bigger and nicer Katamari. He was almost nice to us. I'll take that. You Or emptying is on Amazing Insanity. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that Amy. I don't know how long that game is if you don't speedrun it though. Foldable Human, the Foldable Human guy actually speedran that at one of the GDQs. It's a game where a little girl, if you haven't heard of it, which shame on you. Amy is a game for Xbox and PS3 where a little girl has autism and it protects her from a zombie virus. I'm not making this up. She's just autism magic child and you have to escort her. Oh, and she's like an awful NPC because obviously. It's exactly as good as you would think a game would be that has a magical autism child. It's really some amazing stuff. It's like if David Cage couldn't make a game with good controls, and it's like 3 or 4 levels of discount David Cage. Let me put it like that. And I'm not saying like David Cage is really high up, keep in mind, but it's still like several times lower than David Cage. Oh, here we go. I got the trophy! Oh, I can't get up there yet. Oh, we beat the stage, but we didn't do too amazing here. I feel like there's probably a stage up that we could get to if I played better. Oh yeah, Mega Man music is always fantastic. Oh, the plants! The plants! Oh, I could have gotten so much bigger. Yeah, there's definitely a stage up here. I feel like getting bumped back is a lot more harsh in this one, too. Boomer shooter streams? We could do that. I still haven't... I need to play more, Hexen and Heretic. I got those on Steam, and I had to download Chocolate Hexen, or Chocolate Heretic, whatever it is, because playing the Steam version is like, it's a DOS box that runs at like native resolution, and put that in on a super ultra wide screen, like twice as wide as normal, it doesn't look good. Or you can play it in a tiny window, so it's like basically unplayable. Literally unplayable. Earth really is full of... I'm getting annoyed at how boring this dialogue is. It's much better than the second game, but... Messy. Why don't more games have a B plot? Come on. I love to think there's like scientists. There's scientists trying to explain what I'm doing right now in this world that's canon. Like they're gonna find my ass. Alright, so you guys haven't annoyed me in like over an hour. Where have you been? Oh, crispiness. I could deal without the crispiness. Yeah, all of the cats have been ignoring me, I guess. They usually at least chill up in here. Oh, Parker was playing with Shine, by the way. He actually chased him around a little, kind of smacked at him. Hi, so what do you want? Don't jump on my computer, please. Just yeah. The cables are bad. This guy's utterly lacking in grace. These are usually fun levels where it's just like, you know what, get some random shit. I love when it like it fakes you out. Like, alright, we're gonna get swans. Just kidding. Eggs. Oh no, these are quails. Oh, okay, so it specifically has to be swan chicks. There we go. Some stuff does change after it gets stuck in the Katamari. This is a lovely noise. But what? No, my birds! Oh my god, that's not gonna get old. At least it's not the swan noise. Oh my god. They hung him. It's a little, Tootsie Pop ghost. They should just let you buy only the good kinds of candies. Candies that come in, like, various types. It's like Starburst and stuff. Like, come on. I do not like the cherry ones. I don't like anything cherry. I accidentally got, cherry, the code red at Mountain Dew at work today. I was like, I couldn't even pretend that I was gonna drink it. I just put it out there like someone else can have this. I don't give a shit. Oh, Soot! Would you not run up on the, bookcase? It's very, yeah, like, what is that, like 50s? That's not quite my music. Not the music of my people. Imagine just having that noise in your ear forever. Like, tinnitus hard mode. Okay, there's no reason to come here. What is happening? This music is going to drive me completely insane, by the way. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, it's very Frank Sinatra. What the Let's love up to make a single star in the sky. It kind of throws me off with his English lyrics. Which is the thing in several of the tracks, actually. Seth MacFarlane seems to have like a infatuation with like 70s and 60s crap. Like there's so many like weird 1%er jokes in Family Guy. Oh my god, get... I love the one that's just egg. I guess it's a hard-boiled egg. I love that the tracks are actually about Katamari stuff. So they talk about like rolling and stuff, but it's like not like cringy. It's like kind of amazing actually. Like I love silly like music in games. Like I love Sonic music with vocals, but like I think this is stuff you could actually convince a non-gamer to like listen to. I don't think many people that aren't Sonic fans listen to, like, you know, Pumpkin Hill. Which is a shame, because if you don't listen to Pumpkin Hill every Halloween, you're just fucking up at life. That's all I gotta say. How's everyone's week been, by the way? I've had a decent recovery from Hell Week. I have one last adulting thing to do tomorrow. I gotta go to an eye doc. But, if they offer more lasers, I think I'm just gonna say no. I don't think they like botched it, but there's like one spot. So I got, what the hell was it called? Retinal something. They cauterized some parts of my retina with lasers, which is... You don't feel pain, quote unquote, but they shine a horribly bright light directly into your eye. You're completely conscious for all of this. You have to be. It's extremely unpleasant, and I got one spot. I got one little blind spot that's in the middle of my vision, kind of, on my right eye, and it's annoying. I usually can't find it. I could go supersonic race. Yeah, I got a lot done today, and I was like, of course, because I was being productive, I got a bunch of new shit, too. That just suddenly, like, I've barely had any new stuff to do for a while. It's just been languishing on a couple projects that I don't want to know. But pretty much all of that's done now, and it's like all of a sudden a bunch of shit happened. So never do things. That's the lesson. If you do things, you'll have to do more things. God damn. I hate things that like, oh, surely I can climb up this, and it's like, no, I'm gonna hit you. Which is part of why I don't tend to use the climbing feature. I don't like this one as much. Not the game, but like, this is definitely not my favorite Katamari level. I don't know why people complained about Katamari forever. Maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe it was just like generic PS3 hate, because that was like peak console wars. It's like some people would say this SNES versus Genesis was like peak console wars, but like at least around here, just most people didn't have Sega stuff unless it was for Sonic. So like there just was no console war. It was just like, oh, everybody plays Nintendo, or maybe you have a Sega too. I didn't even know the Saturn existed as a kid. Very graceful and a bit disturbing. So the vomiting rainbows, for better or worse, is not in the later games. It's the royal rainbow. Oh, hey, Fever. Oh, man. I kind of loved the Luna games. I love that kind of stuff because, like, if it's good, it would actually be good. But if it's not good, you just enjoy how bad it is and how silly it is. So I just love shit like that. I've had so many weird, like, specific little moments of, like, semi-fame. Like, so everybody thought I just did Abyssrium stuff because that game got big. For a little while, it was pony games, which I should have done more of, actually. Surprising amount of pony games, or maybe not surprising, actually. Me and My Dinosaur was the first one where I got quote-unquote big. I think I got 100 subs after that video, and I was, like, freaking out. I love that you see your hard work for about 20% of a second. I feel it. T-poses to assert dominance on the universe. NES was unpopular in England for some reason. It was only sold in drugstores. Why? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart. Could you get me a Nintendo? Wow. Oh. Now we're good. What else has there been? My Nobi Boy playthrough and videos, or I guess mostly, I got a video of the very moment when the ending of the game was reached, when Girl circled around back to Earth. I think I was the only person, or I was the first person with the video of that, and so I got that shared around a lot. Stream being weird. It's back for me. Is it being bad for you? Doing the record skip thing again. Let me see if I can change that. It's streaming at the wrong bit rate. Hang on just a sec. No, do not panic. I missed verbal abuse? When did I miss verbal abuse? Did I miss it while we were talking about the stupid bitrate thing? I mean, I don't know if it was the bitrate. Is it better now? It says my stream health is excellent. You gotta have a cat noise in your music. Insulted for not being good enough with Cygnus. Oh. So that's the problem with the delay. The delay isn't even that super bad, but it really affects a lot. The record scratch sound is secretly a Way William Johnson impression. So I wouldn't even doubt that. The sans noise is, everyone knows this, but the sans noise is, maybe it's the way you're dressed, from Patrick from SpongeBob. Patrick SpongeBob. It actually, like, it's edited and stuff, but it actually still sounds a lot like it. Like, after you know that, you'll never not hear Patrick when Sans talks, which is kind of cursed. Especially in the genocide route. Fortunately, I was uncursed with that knowledge. It must be so weird to play Undertale now. Like, is it even possible to not have been spoiled on Undertale if you're, like, regularly been a gamer for this, you know, for a length of time? Just imagine Patrick saying this clip. Doesn't ring a bell. You are smart. I guess this isn't as ironic as I thought. He's been very verbally abusing me much too little. Don't you love that about video games, by the way? Like, can you think of anything else where you're, like, just genuinely upset that it's not, like, insulting you? Like, this was too nice. Like, imagine if they made Portal and GLaDOS was nice. That would not be half the game. I feel like items are a lot more sparse, too. Like, you're constantly getting shit in the second game. Like, I'm getting stuff most of the time here, but, like, there'll just be trails of everything everywhere. Comes up soon. It starts? Alright. By the way, what's a series that some of you love, but you haven't played the first game in it? Because that's what I'm experiencing right now. I love Katamari, but I've played so many games that aren't the first one. It doesn't really matter as much with Katamari, like there's no... Well, actually, never mind, there is totally a story. You wouldn't think it, but yeah. The story is, like, could be explained in one sentence, but there is a story. Oh, really? I actually didn't like Mario Kart 1 that much. I mean... As far as kart games that go, you know, if I have to play a kart game that old, yes, I'll play it. But it wasn't until Mario Kart 64 I was like, all right, this is fun, this is good. I will willingly play this, not just because we don't have many multiplayer games. Amazing how brief the window for good couch co-op gaming was. The NES barely had it, and it was usually terrible. The SNES also often barely had it. The N64 had a surprising amount of good stuff, just seemingly because, hey, 4 controllers. And, you know, PS2, pretty good. And then by the PS3 era, we're online, so nobody wants to do local co-op anymore. Motion aim is actually really good. A lot of people like just think any motion controls is bad. I'm not as big a fan of steering that way, but I actually really like it for adjusting aim in Horizon Zero Dawn. Because in that game you need to like hit exact parts of your enemy. Like not just a headshot, but you need to hit like a very specific moving area. And so those little adjustments right as you shoot your shot are really nice. Feels nice. More games need to just tell you how smart you are. Well, this is great. This is honestly probably like a real psychological thing where if you just listen to music with positive affirmations, you'll probably just be happier. Your brain will just be like, ah yes, I'm hearing lots of nice things. Brains are stupid like that. Mine's usually stupid in bad ways, but they can be stupid in good ways. The brain is stupid in practical ways, let me put that. Well, again, except for my brain. I'm not sure what evolutionary purpose anxiety would serve. I guess, like, not petting the giant monster. But I just do get that feeling, at least if it's a big cat. Weird motion controls down pat. The Wii wasn't as bad as people memed, but it also wasn't as good as people memed. The Wii Motion Plus works really well. I'm pretty impressed with the 3 games that actually use Wii Motion Plus. Otherwise, it's kind of iffy. The WarioWare Smooth Moves is fantastic, but there's still some bullshit in that game just because of the touch controls. I've definitely lost some rounds just due to the controller deciding, oh, your pointer's all the way over here now, and you lose. Bye. That never feels good. I accidentally threw the remote at the TV. Oh yeah, that was a whole big thing. Like, they were selling TV protectors for people with Wii's. They're like, oh no, you gotta pay for our idiocy. I guess if you get really sweaty hands. But I've never dropped a Wii controller. I'm clumsy as hell. I mean, maybe I've dropped one, but I've never, like, flung it. I'm just the clumsiest person. I'm not the least sweaty, so, I mean, I don't know how sweaty and clumsy you gotta be, but it's pretty severe. You gotta be, like, Homer levels of sweat and, you know, clums. I thought these were, like, gutted fish, and I'm like, that's kind of morbid. I kind of love that about pixel art sometimes. Like, you're just like, what is that exactly? And they're just like, oh yeah, you kind of see it in context. It's like, oh yeah. Drop the Wii controller. Yeah, I probably dropped controller just like, you know, dropping your phone, but not like, you know, oh, let me just fling this remote directly into my grandmother's skull, ruining Christmas. Wii bowling makes you instinctively accidentally let go of the remote. That might have been the sort of thing I did like at the very beginning. But you get used to that pretty quick. By the way, I'm so disappointed the new Wii Sports, well, Switch Sports, but you know, same thing. It has a battle pass system. Like, it's not paid, but yeah, it's a sports game with a battle pass system. Like, you have to play X amount of every week to get all of the stuff. And then it's just, like, permanently gone. And, you know, you have to play online, because, you know. Which is, especially for a Nintendo game, it's so weird. Like, it's practically only online. It's from Nintendo, and it's got a battle pass. Like, what? Is that Pac-Man sample? They do some, like, Namco crossover stuff, because this is, in fact, Namco, but I'm not sure if they did that yet. I would love to know what, like, the process of funding this game is like. Imagine trying to pitch this to, like, EA today. Actually, maybe not today. Like, imagine trying to pitch this to EA, you know, in late 2000s. Like, when only console games are a thing, more or less. You know, indie isn't a thing. Glad it got made, obviously, but... It looks very funny when you get the wonky roll. Like, it's got a limp, but it's just, it can be very frustrating. Like, it doesn't affect control too much, but it's just annoying. It smooths out pretty quickly, too. It's not like a major thing. It's just interesting how that works. You still throw the bowling ball backwards at the crowd. I'm pretty sure you can't. It handles that kind of stuff pretty well. Very polished. And what sucks about that kind of stuff is, like, I can't play a game like that because, like, I want all of the stuff, or, like, I have to just tell myself, all right, you're not gonna have the stuff, so don't even think about it. Because, like, I want all of the stuff. Getting all of the stuff is often the point of the game. This is a special animation for throwing the ball backwards. That's great. Huh. Maybe that is the thing in Switch Sports. I've never done it. We're finally getting to roll up people. I think that was our first person rolled up. This game does a fantastic job of both ramping up the scale of what you're doing and also, like, mechanically what the game expects of you. No, get up, you slut! No! You're kidding. I can't get up. I can't get it up. Oh, here we go. No, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I think I'm too big to go back. At least in Katamari 2, you can very often actually go back and roll up a bunch of new stuff in previous areas once you size up. I did one. Very cool, very dashing. Oh, come on. We would love to have a much bigger, super nice Katamari. He's doing a little bit of nagging, but not too much yet. Big Lebowski reference, JK. It wouldn't be the first Big Lebowski reference. There's a Big Lebowski reference in My Little Pony, of all things. The movie with, like, I think it's number 7 or something. Very high for a number of most fucks in a movie. Because, yes, that's the thing on Wikipedia. Of course that's the thing. And it's in My Little Pony, and he's... the dude has a white Russian. Like, I mean, they don't, like, explain, you know, their background characters, but he's got a glass, and he's clearly drinking what looks like a white Russian. I was gonna like it when shows have little, you know, little jokes for parents in there, hidden in there, too. Because imagine, like, kids watch shows like that, like, 100 times. Like, maybe My Little Pony's a little bit, you know, above that age, but... some kids demand to watch, like, Teletubbies, like the same episode, like 100 times. And that makes me seek death. I don't know if that's the biggest thing keeping me from wanting kids, but it's definitely part of it. Like, I want to get to the part where they feel like a human. Like, I feel like around maybe, you know, maybe 8 to 10, like there's a reasonable level of, alright, I can't just, like, sit in the bathroom and eat my own poop for the rest of my life. Like, I can see what's going on here. But, like, babies? No. Backyardians is a James Bond reference. Really? Honestly, a lot of stuff like James Bond doesn't even seem, like, R-rated. Actually, is it James Bond R-rated? Or is it, like, PG-13? I guess it's not that violent. It's too old to be violent. It's so weird to think, but yeah, like, you just couldn't make a particularly violent movie. Just let me go back up here. I'm gonna keep doing that. Like, the Motion Picture Association just, like, gradually started letting things get more raunchy, I guess. Like, it used to be, like, financially, you couldn't do an R-rated movie. Like, it just wouldn't do as well. '70s slashers? Yeah. That's for sure. But I'm talking about, like, 60s, 50s. I guess they didn't, like... There's, like, a period in there, like... The special effects in the 50s, and especially 60s, like, shit was awful in the 60s. Like, even practical effects were super bad. But there's a period in the 80s and early 90s where you can get some really good practical effects. Like, Hellraiser definitely comes to mind. I think The Thing does really well for its time. Like, it looks great. They're obviously, you know, props, but it looks great. Old horror movies would use real animal guts. Really? Huh. I guess they're probably not allowed to do that. But I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Ewoks were inspired by, what do they call that? There's a grim joke that taxidermists do when they're practicing, They put a deer's face on its butt, and it's like, what is that called? It sounds like I'm making this up, but I promise I am not. Taxidermy deer butt. I'm sorry, FBI. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Asquatch, that's what it is. Yes, it's a real thing. Allegedly, George Lucas saw an Asquatch at like a weird, some country farm place or some place. He's like, oh, we should do something with that, and that's where Ewoks come from. I mean, if you look at them, they do kind of look like Ewoks. Oh, see, there we go. There's a little bit of nagging. Also, this game is handing out trophies like mad. I can't deal with this. My self-esteem is through the roof. Rice! The second game does a lot better job at doing, adding like whimsical little touches like the. I love seeing the planet you made. Only she can see. This is what cats see. They're seeing the king. Hello, dog beer. I haven't found like almost any presents. Yeah, we just have the white scarf. I haven't. Apparently, you don't roll up cousins in this one, and I haven't seen presents, so I don't even know where I got that one. I don't want to rag on this game too much. Like this started an amazing thing, but dang, there's a lot more. They had a lot more fun writing the dialogue in the second game. The Katamaris even look better. That's crazy. It's like there's some weird coloring going on here. So, there's a couple things that could have inspired Katamari. Either a dung beetle, or like just rolling a snowball, which you think it was. There's a game that... What is happening? Sorry, amazing music is happening, and I can't think. Like I said, the music is so different, it's just like, what the hell? Chowder references Katamari Damacy. Is that the, like, blue cat? There's a lot of blue guys happening lately. I thought we were supposed to space these out. There's blue cat and now there's blue dog. I can't keep track of all of these things. Please eliminate 3. Purple cat. I know I've seen a blue cat. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh my god, it's Robbie the rabbit. Are terrifying, like, rabbit people, like, is that just a thing in Japan? Like, that guy really does kind of look like Robbie. That's... average French person be like... cat raccoon thing. Oh, it's doing the Dragon Ball Z thing. I don't know if it's better or worse that's Dragon Ball Z. So when Dragon Ball Z was first localized, they kind of had a bit more fun with the names. Like, he's not just Pickle, he's Piccolo. He's not Freezer, he's Frieza, except that's just kind of how Japanese people pronounce it. But they kind of made it sound sort of like a name, instead of just being, like, vegetable. I don't know how I feel about the ones that are just like, yes, this is, oh, what's this name? Broly? Oh yeah, Broly is kind of name-like. Who am I thinking of? Oh, maybe they do still do it. I haven't actually seen Dragon Ball Super or anything, so I'm just dealing with clouds. Dragon Ball Z is one of those things, like, it's not bad, but I don't know if I could really recommend it. I watched all of Dragon Ball Z. Just that, because I wasn't going to watch all of Dragon Ball. Because, like, it's such a mean thing. Like, it just feels like some point you gotta watch it. And it wasn't bad, but it's just so much of it, and it's like, you could have done all of this in, like, 1/3 the episodes, if not a fourth. And I skipped the filler episodes. Like, I was watching, I was going with a wiki and saying which episodes to skip. Because the manga, the anime got ahead of the manga, which sounds completely wild, but that's what happened. That's a lovely noise. What is this effect? Like, it sounds like almost like Bit Crushed or something, but it's just, isn't that just like a little like bowl they put over the sax that makes it make that sound? I guess it's just echoing. It sounds filtered, which I guess technically it is. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. There's not a lot of stuff to get. How do you say it? Animu and mango? This looks kind of like the town in the second one, but it's not the same map. Manga? Maybe. I don't know a lot of Japanese speakers or, you know, anime fans locally. Isn't it weird how, like, many words people just learn only online, potentially only in text? I guess now that the internet talks to itself more, that's less of a thing, but for a while there was just so much stuff that you would only see in text on the internet because, like, images would load, like, it would take minutes, like, not even kidding, minutes. So a lot of early websites were pretty much just text. I'm saying loading. It's a fox paw to say Wang Hua. I see. Bone apple teeth. That's a subreddit for that kind of thing, by the way. Where people just, like, completely, like, they hear an expression, they just completely mishear what it is. Like, kicking them to the curb. Or curve. I've heard people say that in real life. Evangelion. Evangelion, right? I don't know. I don't think I'm not sure if I've heard that one said in real life either. And I went to Mango Club. I went to Animu and Mango Club in college, except, you know, that was like, when was that? That was very early 2000s. Or wait, no. It was very early 2010s. Wait, no. I was right the first time. Very late 2000s animes. We were talking about that earlier, weren't we? I didn't have cable, so anime was just no. It's weird to think of just, like, not having things, isn't it? Like, before the internet, like, you don't have a store that sells a thing. It's just like, fuck you, idiot. Get fucked. Either, like, travel across the fucking country, or, you know, but now you can just get it shipped. Like, Seinfeld is like a lot of about. Try that again. Seinfeld is about a lot of shit like that, where, like, how is this a thing? Because, like, they're, like, arguing over this thing that you could just check online in, like, 1 second. But it's a whole episode because they can't look it up. Which, by the way, that's why the Guinness Book of World Records was invented. It was to stop bar fights, so people would have a record to look up a bunch of dumb shit. so you would just look in the Guinness Book of World Records and you would stop fucking punching people. And then weird Romanji quirk. A lot of words have suk, but you don't really pronounce it. Madatsuki is Madatsuki? Really? So she's Russian. Oh yeah, there's another thing like that, isn't there? Oh yeah, speaking of... My furnace finally kicked on again. It sounds slightly loud, but I just got the furnace fixed yesterday. So I'm eyeing like every, possible thing you could do wrong. Very skeptical of it. You're going mental. Yuri is a male Russian name with a female Japanese name. Huh. Oop. Oh, the post! Oh, the post! What are you guys doing? My cats are making me paranoid. I'm probably just running around. Ugh. Soot. I haven't... Parker is very... He doesn't climb on stuff too much anymore. Soot likes to climb. Shine doesn't really bother. But Soot... Getting her to behave has been relatively difficult. She likes to claw things, and she likes to climb. But she probably just needs some time to calm down and learn the rules and all that. Oh, well, back to what I was talking about. What's this thing in Japanese where, like, there's a very few words where so Japanese words, they usually, like, they're usually put together by syllables. Or, like, most words are put together by syllables. Like, it's a two-letter unit. I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. But that's why they always, like, end in a vowel, right? Because the second half has to be a vowel. Which is why a lot of Japanese people struggle with words that, that they'll, like, bimu and stuff like that. Because that sound just ends in a vowel sound in Japanese. But some things omit that, and only sometimes. And, like, what's the deal with that? What's the deal with Japanese people? Disc spinning sound. I'm not sure discs will really go away. People love physical stuff. I mean, vinyl. Listen, vinyl is probably selling more than it's ever sold since, like, the 70s. People love having stuff. I don't know if that's going to go away anytime soon. I always think the same loading. Small CD collection. I have I mean, for a 90s kid, it's small, but I have a few. Remember the 90s? Don't you love that sound? Oh, come on! Let me in! There you go. Oh, yeah. This one doesn't tell you when you collected new things, either. There's just lots of nice little touches it's missing. This is why I feel sometimes it's better to just play things in order, because, like, when you're playing it backwards like this, you see all the new stuff, and it's kind of neat to see how it progresses, but it also bothers you that much more. What are you doing, Soot? Hang on. What do you have? Give me that. Sorry, Soot was trying to eat a one of those twisty tie things. The kittens are very good at finding non-edible objects and chasing them around. They're absolute predators for my disposable earbuds or earplugs. Like, I thought I've gotten rid of all of them, and then I'll just find them chewing on one and have to toss it. It shows you new things that you got in the corner, but it goes away fast. Does it? Like, the word is in rainbow. Like, I know that it pops up a thing when you collect stuff. But it would tell you the first time you rolled up a cow or whatever. Veggie stand. Healthy. Triangle button. What? I pressed triangle button. I'm not sure what that was.
あ、見えた見えた。ロケットが見えた。
Rocket.
おいミチル、お父さんはあそこにいるんだぞ。
Mother's soulless
もう
eyes.
すぐお父さんに会えますよ。
This sounds like such a fucking thing that you tell if you like murdered your husband. You'll be seeing Dad soon, kids. I have a couple of clips I've mentioned for the next level. TAS Wii Sports. Hang on. Sorry, the music's getting mental. Alright, let's watch this real quick. Oh, let me shut this up. Wii Sports throwing the bowling ball backwards in 19 seconds. World rec- former... Or actually, no, it's a TAS, so it probably is beyond world record. This is a non-canon entry in the adventures of Guest B. Thank you. I didn't want it to, you know, infringe on the lore of Guest B. So he did it so fast I didn't even notice. Amazing. Didn't they used to... Nah, I don't like to encourage this sort of thing, but didn't they do getting banned from Yuri or Yandere Dev's server speedruns? Which is apparently, you know, at very small times, very competitive. Did you have something else? Oh.
In this extra scene,
What? Hang on, let me get all of these open at once so I don't have to keep clicking. The record is 0-0. Oh, no.
in this extra scene,
What? Did you link me the same thing twice? Yeah, you linked me the same thing twice. I'm not going crazy, so that's good. In this extra scene...
a Devil's Kettle PD officer speaks to Jonas's grieving parents, and his dad yells out at his son's murderer in anger, which is pretty funny to hear, considering that actor Bill Fagerbach voices Patrick Star in SpongeBob.
I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door! Like one of those lion door knockers rich folks got! That will be your balls!
Holy shit, I thought it was like... same actors, like, oh, it won't sound too much like him. Like, I imagine SpongeBob's actor doesn't sound that much like him, but like, he's not even doing a voice. Wow. I had no idea sometimes that's the case. Adam Jensen, the guy just talks like that. I can't even do that voice, but like, he just sounds like that. Like, there was an interview, and he just fucking sounds like that. There was a really funny, they did a SpongeBob skit with the actual voice actors, which they're all old men, and they're just doing. It's good. Just watch it. Make Gemini. This guy has no mystery. We gotta get mystery. What do you think the mystery? Twins. See, no, that's not mysterious. You're just working backwards from Gemini already being twins. This is nitpicking and biased. I see what you're trying to do here, Gabe. Is there a character that John St. John actually sounds like? I don't know his real voice. I've heard him do so many things, but damn, I'm Big the Cat. Oh yeah, Joe Swanson is fantastic. I've seen a thing of there's no vocalistic. There's what was it? It's a picture of Chris Pratt. It's like there's no vocal range, and then there's no vocal range. And you know, Chris Pratt is the bad one, and Joe Swanson and his like 10 other things. He's what? The Tick. He's Joe Swanson. Joe Swanson. I can't even do it. He's just that all of the time. Do you enjoy hearing? See, my mission is to be by the end of the stream, you will not be able to hear. They just put all of the most annoying things on this level. There's a track like this in Loco Roco that's so good. All Loco Roco music is great, but I like that one a lot. And it's for being inside of a creature. There's a level types in Loco Roco, right? Like there's jungle levels. There's like ocean levels. One of the level types is being inside of a giant creature, and that one has bebop music. And you like break through bones and like get pooped out in that game. It's quality stuff. People really sleep on Loco Roco, and it's a shame. You can get it on PS4 and 5. Loco Roco and Patapon, you gotta play. Great stuff. I think I did one stream of Loco Roco 1. You got any twins here? Yeah, you do actually. Mommy, what are those two fat guys doing? Isn't that the name of a real sumo game or something? This is Twin City! Oh, I forgot to get back up. Okay, I can't get either of those. Woo! Yeah, they definitely put down a lot more objects in the second game, which maybe they just had better performance, because I mean, you know, the textures are basically pixel art, everything's low poly, but for the PS2, like, damn. Fogger, younger brother. I love this game. So does he count against my... Does my total actually go down when I get bumped? We need to not be here. We need more things. Older sister. Oh my god, does this fire a younger brother? Younger sister! Oh, the pompadours. I love that pompadours were not only were they fashionable, it was like a tough guy thing. And the king had a pomp. Imagine being intimidated by a guy with a pompadour. Just imagine seeing a person with a pompadour, really. Oh, not yet. That sort of fence is great for getting big. When you get big, you get that fence. I forgot. The cops shoot at you in this game, by the way. It does not hurt you because the prince is immune to bullets and they shoot the ball anyway, but yes, cops shoot at you. Which I don't even know if, like, Japanese cops have guns. Like, the most crime Japan has most years is, like, somebody, like, litters or something. It's like Singapore without being insane. I'm thinking of the right country, right? Singapore is the one where, like, if you look at weed, they, like, kill your family. This guy, these guys don't count as twins. Rude. Oh, hey! Don't crush my greasy cock and balls with your gate. Oh my god. Oh, we got bald! No! This is what Japanese high schools really look like. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, did I lose? Okay, I don't think you lose the fact that you've collected them, just because you get hit. Get fucked, turtle. God, it's so satisfying in this when you finally get to roll up a thing that was too big and like was annoying earlier. Killer movers. Oh yeah, I love it. That's called the killer move. That thing they're doing. You collect that in many Katamari games. That's the cows. No, baby bears. No firewood, younger brother? We're really getting some brothers and sisters at this point. Really getting some twins. Hello, they're triplets. Oh, how do those vending machines not count as twins? I get viscerally upset when in video games, like, you can... If there's a vending machine that has drinks, there has to be one with snacks, too. I get so upset when it's just one. You gotta be practical. Kid on the fan fluid going crazy! Oh, that was a cow. This game has, by the way, Katamari 2 and 3 have like one of the most like infamously hard like slash frustrating levels because the bear cow level, because almost everything in the goddamn level is a bear or a cow, and the level will stop immediately once you touch a single one. So you simply have to avoid all, like, you know, half the level while still getting bigger, keep in mind, because you want to roll up the biggest one, of course. You lose speed on slopes in a way in this one that you don't in the second one. Like, a slope is either climbable or it's not. There's no, like, there's none of this business going on. Oh, I'm gonna get the other one. By the way, is it buoy or boy? I've always heard buoy, but, like, I've heard some people, it's like a British thing. That's the best sound I've ever heard. Buoy. Yeah, that's what I always heard, but I've heard boy. It's a boy in the water. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. guess I can get a bit bigger here. Get over the thing! I hate when you're in this, like, awkward phase where it's like, I should probably... Actually, consider the timer. Maybe... No, it's gotta be a bit more than this. Oh, wait, no, actually, it's one of these levels, so yeah, it probably is the biggest size. It's not all about getting big. Problem is, since I've gotten half of the stuff in the level already, I don't know what are twins anymore, if I've, like, gotten part of the pair. Six! Younger sister! Amazing. I love this game. The 3, younger sister. I was kind of hoping those were twins as well. Uh-oh. Come on! Yeah, there you go. By the way, it's canon that being rolled up in a Katamari is nice, actually. They do not die horrible deaths. There's a whole bit where it's like, oh, hey, we accidentally, like, we rolled up Earth in this Katamari. Is everybody okay? It's like, yeah, they like it. And they also apparently come back because you roll up the same town multiple times. So, the physics of the Katamari universe are nebulous at best. Still a mystery. "75 twins." How I'd get so few? Oh, now that's the king I know. Harsh. I love how it's got like a tail. I think even the sound is a little underwhelming. Power. Imagine if your like child was just like, I feel the power of the cosmos. Who here grew up with twins, and could you tell them apart? The only way was the hairstyle. I'm talking identical twins, like nuts. Regular twins are boring. Sorry, twins. Poland. That's how Polish people speak, yes. I think that's the barely disguised loading screen. It doesn't... It's not a mini game, but like it does the DVD thing. Look at this man's flat Hank Hill ass on the right, and it says power. No, buddy. No, it's not powerful. I'm sorry. Banana. Thanks, game. Sometimes life gives you bananas. And you gotta make bananade. Oh, you can't see under the water in this one, huh? It sounds like that cat. The video's called, it's just like, ew! It's like something about a baby blue buildings above a crystal grove. If you've heard the song, you know what I'm talking about. This song is impossible to search for. I was just listening to that earlier, actually. Awesome. Finally getting some good sounds again. I have no idea when to quit tonight, by the way, so we should probably maybe do that after this level. How many is halfway? Does anyone know if am I close to halfway or something? Because if I can get to just over halfway, I think that would be perfect. Then we can finish in just one more stream. Gentiplated terrace with a table and a stool. It's impossible to not hear the lyrics anymore, but the first time you hear that song, you don't realize it's saying things. It's so weird. Because at least for me, I can't go back to hearing it without lyrics. It just... I just... No. I've been poisoned by knowledge. I would love to do like a meme music stream sometime, but like music has way more content ID issues, and it's just hard to like. I don't really like react to music because like I don't, you know, they want to listen to the music, so like I feel weird saying anything, and then, well, it's not really much of a stream, so that's why we tend to do less YouTube poop music videos and stuff. By the way, I'll tend if there's a good one. Include it as kind of like a natural like commercial break, because like sometimes you gotta take a bathroom break or whatever. Yahoo! Yeah, that's it. Fix the old piano and the birds will fall apart. Music's certainly a thing. I could do without the tinnitus noise, but otherwise. Cannot unheal. Like the sudden style change in Strawberry Fields forever. Really? Huh. I don't think I've heard of that one. I thought I was rolling up twins again. Speaking of, this is a terrible place to roll up things, twins or otherwise. Don't mind if I'm Scatman? I'm not sure I've heard that one. I was just listening to Scatman Animal, I guess it's a few months ago at this point, but... Imagine if Scatman's World came out, like it would be so woke. Oh my god, Lois. He acknowledged that non-white people exist. Oh my god. Speaking, I'm trying not to get all political and shit. Jordan Peterson is calling Elmo an anti-white racist on Twitter. I'm not exaggerating or kidding. Like, he's verbally abusing Elmo from the Muppets on Twitter because he's a functional adult that is able to operate in society and is not completely insane. We watched it on Halloween, did we? Oh, is that a YouTube poop music video thing? I guess we'll have to watch it again because I don't remember it. Oh, yeah. I guess that's why I don't recognize the name of it. Okay, I just had to confirm that the tinnitus noise was, in fact, the music. Murder. My God, it's gone. Why do songs do stuff like that? Like, I can't think of another example, but some songs just have like annoying noises. Like, why did you do this? Like, I want to listen to the song, but or bits. Is there anything worse than a bit that's in the middle of an otherwise good song? And it's like it stops for like 30 seconds. Like, it was kind of funny the first time, but like. No. Please make bit tracks like their own track so I can like not listen to them. Or at least put them at the start or end so people can cut it off. Can you add me on Facebook? LOL has one of those. And yes, that is the full name of the track. Murder isn't wrong. Yeah, Emma probably said something like murder is wrong on the show and Jordan Peterson's like, God damn it. You've angered the lobster. You know, everyone tells me he's all about lobsters. Come to find out, he's all about rats. What's up with that? Fucking blatantly misrepresented Jordan Peterson. My Katamari is as big as 24. I just realized this is before. This is like 20 years before the Americans will use anything but the metric system thing. This is the Katamari is 24 wheelbarrows. I just saw a news article like 3 days ago that there was a comet the size of 2 ducks, and then there was a different meteor that was the size of, or asteroid, that was the size of 64 swans, which is much bigger than 2 ducks. See, the swan is already bigger than the duck, and then it's a bigger number altogether as well. It's a fucking big asteroid. The asteroid size doesn't mean, you know, that's not the same as the meteor size, though. They're usually little baby back bitches when they actually get through the atmosphere. It's pretty much what it's there for. If it was there for a thing, it's just kind of what it does. But hey, making messes? I haven't seen you on in a bit. If you use Discord, we have a Discord. I find it does notifications a bit better than YouTube. Though YouTube's email notifications of all things work well. Email's usually like, oh, please wait between 17 to 50 business days to get our email. Oh my god, Azure Lane's thing was so bad, or no, was it? Oh, what was it? I was trying to get an email, and the email code expired within 60 seconds, and they weren't giving me the freaking email within 60 seconds. It's like, guys, without breaking your encryption, it's physically impossible for me to transmit this fucking code. So I had to try like it was like 10 times. Like, it was incredibly bad. I did eventually get the code before it expired. But you couldn't make it like 5 minutes. Like, I really need 60 seconds. It's like bank level security. Every time you pause, it will show you a different. Really? Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's amazing. I don't think the later games do that. Oh, it's got a limited set, but it's just we're as big as a wheelbarrow, okay? Just stop asking. Two-factor authentication, where one of the factors is object reference, not set to an instance object. PC load letter? The fuck is that? The fuck does that mean? He's just going fucking metal. Oh, I hate it. So later Katamari games do not have gates like that. Like, I never even thought about that, but yeah, they don't structure levels like that anymore, which is a good thing, obviously. I wonder how much stuff like that just ends up being better in sequels, because it's like, well, I already made the gate graphic. We can't just remove it, John. And they're just like, all right, we already made the graphic. Just put it in the game even if it sucks. He's repeating bad words and titling on me. Watching this stuff with bad words. Oh, jeez. I was just talking about why I'm not super, you know, excited to get kids anytime soon. The whole, like, that whole stage of just being... Kids go from being, like, non-functional to, like, instantly, like, they go from I'm gonna accidentally ruin your life as babies to, like, I'm gonna intentionally ruin your life as, like, late toddlers. It's like, isn't that great? Put it in the game even if it sucks, the Rabbids. Yeah, it sucks that, like, there's 2 of them now, isn't there? There's, like, XCOM style Mario crossovers with the Rabbids, and it's, like, apparently actually a good game, but, like, oh my god. The Rabbids are just Ubisoft minions. I hope you realize that. Did they ever have Rabbids and minions in a game? Because that seems like a seriously missed opportunity. And there also needs to be the annoying thing. Ubisoft, isn't that? That's who owns Rayman, isn't it? I don't think it's EA. Like I said, it's the same company. Aren't the Rabbids games just abusing them? I hope so. Oh, thanks for putting the game name too in there. It's a thing. You can manually do that. I'm pretty sure. I think that's exactly how you do it. But on Twitch, it automatically adds the game name. YouTube has the game name, but it's just the same bot doesn't do it on YouTube because. I always kind of hope that one of Twitch's assorted controversies will get more people on YouTube, and then, you know, YouTube will be forced to improve its product, and people will be forced to improve their streaming crap with YouTube. Man, I've tried Twitch many times, and like I never get more viewers over there. Everyone's like, "Oh man, you get so much more on Twitch," and it's like it's the exact same thing. For reasons we do not fully understand. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I figured for sure I could get that. Oh my god, it's a pedalo! Oh my god. I want to get in the pedalo. I must get into the pedalo. Oh! We got the pedalo! Hell yeah. Twitch is for tits. Why don't they just spin off the cam girl shit, by the way? It has to make enough money to be worth it, right? It seems to be like where they get most of their money other than like esports and stuff. People won't follow a creator to Twitch unless they're like massive. And Twitch seems mostly for like very established communities like speedrunning. Which, I mean, you know, speedrunners will like actually accept new people, but you gotta actually be speedrunning, which is not really my thing. And there's like, you know, Dota people. And that just like, and what's with like, I guess I'm one to talk, right? But like, a lot of Twitch streamers just like do like 9 hours of them bitching about other Twitch streamers. And then like they tag it like GTA roleplay, which is just like, what? Fastest Mario. Market is saturated on Twitch. The titty girls competing with nerds on a dedicated erotic site. They compete with professional models, I guess. I just finally saw the original comic that I guess is from. It's from Casey Green. Casey Green has so many like rather large memes just from his stuff, and like from completely. It's not like it's all from the same comic strip either. Like he's just done a bunch of different things. I Am No Borb is Kisei Green too. That's the one that you might not guess. The art style's a bit different. But I guess, and is the oh fuck, what is that? The guy who looks like a thumb and is like screaming, and what does he say? I think Stare Dad is him too, right? Oh Jesus Christ, how horrifying. I think that's him. This Is Fine Dog is, obviously, everyone knows that one. What else is there? Bootlicking to Taylor Swift. That's... I think those people prefer heels or no shoes, but... probably some people that prefer boot. I like the goblin in the tree in the middle there. That's birds. There you go. Imagine just turning on the news and like that's real. Like that's a real thing that we have to deal with now. Oh, you're right. Casey is also made dick butt. The man is just a permanent meme. That's gotta be what, like 20 years of memery at this point. Incredible, a legend. Big Taurus, make a star. Corona Borealis! I have no idea how many levels we are in. Well, yeah, there's a whole website for this goddamn thing. How about we look it up? How long to beat? He's just going fucking mental. 6 hours. Main plus sides, 8 hours. Alright, let's go at least 3 hours then, because... don't want to do like, you know, if we could do 2 streams instead of 4 streams for the game, that'd probably be better. Pisces. I'm so weird about stream length. If I can finish it in one stream, I'll do like 5 hours, whatever. Finishing in 2 streams, I'll race to that. But like, if it's gonna be like a billion streams, I'd rather do like just 2 hours at a time. Though that would take up so many like months worth of streams, I just kind of don't tend to stream games that take that long. It's not fresh. Sky will spoil. Oh, it's not fresh. No. We have to go roll up Splatoon. Well, it's kind of Splatoon. It's fish. Super fab. He's definitely less abusive. His personality is a lot more severe in the second game. Which is funny because he literally destroys the sky. I thought he would be like super abusive in this one. Considering that. But I guess he was kind of right. It was just like a screw up. Oh, I feel so bad for stealing Cat's fish. Oh, you have children noises. I guess I shouldn't bitch too much about children noises because Loco Roco has children noises and they're actually like really good, like for the songs, not just children noises in general. Is this the Days of Our Lives thing, like, melody? These are the days of our lives. Speaking of Loco Roco, the thing it does, the vocals in Loco Roco are actually your character, and so there's like, I think like 8 different Loco Rocos. The default one is like Japanese kid or something. There's one that's like a guy with a really deep voice. There's like a couple female ones. And so changing the character changes the music by the vocals. It's pretty neat. I don't think I've really seen anything like that. Like character theme music, yes, but like every single track has a different, you know, a layered vocal track for that character. Oh, disappointing. I must be like completely outside of where I'm supposed to be. It's like I'm not getting anything. Oh, here we go. What the fuck is this music? Children Core. You guys listen to Children Core? Not that I'm an FBI agent or anything. I am the least undercover agent. Would you fellow teens enjoy doing some crimes and explicitly detailing where and when you choose to take them to take place? Where the fuck are the things I can roll up? Yeah, the level design is much better than the second game. Like some of this is just me not knowing the levels, but still. Oh my god, I can't pick up any of this. Well, I can pick these up. I mean, I know it's a fresh, pick up fresh stuff, not get big, but still. You gotta get big too, because like how else am I gonna get these? Oh, get the... Oh. Wow, yeah, they really changed the slope physics. Like slopes barely affect you, really, in Katamari 2. Like, it's still a thing, but not like this. Not like this. So weird. The Matrix was such a huge movie and they just never made any more. It's so weird. I don't know why they did that, but... What was your most disappointing sequel, chat? And you can't say Star Wars. And you can't say Troll 2, because Troll 2 is not actually a sequel. There's a really cool game called One Hand Clapping uses your voice to control the environment. Really? That's neat. This reminds me of, I played for a little bit that pink trombone or something, which sounds like a sex act, but it's referring to like you manually control the vocal organ. It's like talking but quap. So like you control the diaphragm and stuff. The diaphragm is the only mouth part I know the name of. So you're not gonna hear about what the other parts are, but you control those and stuff. This music is driving me insane. I wanna like, this music is gonna make me a serial killer. I can't deal with this. I heard Max Payne movie wasn't great, not like the game. Game movies like are traditionally bad. It's only been like somewhat averted recently. And apparently like critics still didn't even like the Mario movie and Sonic movies that much. At least I think, you know, actual fans liked them a lot more. Son of the Mask? I didn't know that was a thing! So many of your favorite Disney movies have weird fucking direct-to-DVD sequels, by the way. I don't remember examples, but like, it's just like weird like, you know, Jasmine's Adventure. Like, oh my god, the dinosaurs? The Land Before Time has a shit ton of movies, and like there's one where like the asteroid hits. It's like, what the fuck? And it's like about the atmosphere gets cold and everything. It's like literally about the dinosaurs dying out. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The Secret of N2? What? Oh yeah, there's a Lion King too. That's why the Disney Vault exists, by the way. I think I'm not even joking. Like, they just shit stuff out, and it's just like, oh, this is shit. Well, it doesn't exist anymore, so don't worry about it. Well, shit. It's starting to spoil already. The amazing thing about this already amazing game over... Notice his like silhouette in the background with the thunder though. It's different. It's, oh my god, it's so good. Consume with the fish and learn to become one. Become the fish. Look forward to the next Katamari. Loser Prince. Not only is it devastating, that text, as you notice, is specified. It's specific for the level. So every single level you can game over on. So if you really want 100% in this game, you have to lose on every level. Lion King 1.5 is actually pretty good. Lion King 1 is Hamlet. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern is dead. Sequel to The Fox and the Hound. Did they have 102 Dalmatians? They had to have had, right? 102 Dalmatians. Yes, it was made in 2000. Wow. Did they make 103 Dalmatians? By the way, what a great, wonderful plot for a movie. This woman is going to skin 100 dogs. There was a parrot. Yes, there's a parrot on the thing. Stupid cow, we're sick of it. Oh no. Oh no, is this the bear cow level? Cow family. We smell a cow. It's not necessarily a good thing, by the way. Something's coming. Just one cow. Okay, this is bear cow. It's only the cows, but it's bear cow. So this ends the moment you get a cow, and so there's gonna be a ton of things. Actually, difficulty-wise, this does not look anything like bear cow. The bear cow level, like literally every other item would be a bear. Like it's the Dark Souls of Katamari. What else can I say? I think I can't even like. Oh my god. Oh fuck! This shit! Imagine that literally within 1 second you will do that the first time you play a bear cow, because there's one of those cones immediately in front of your Katamari, and if you move even a pixel forward, you hit it. It's amazing. American Psycho 2? What? No. Huh. They had a chicken that thought it was a dog. The funny thing about this, though, is that since it completes the level, like, it's not a game over. It's just, you get a really shitty one. which I don't know if that matters in this one. It matters in the second one. American Psycho 2 has Mila Kunis, aka Meg Griffin. Shut up, Meg. Now I'm just imagining Peter Griffin with a fucking axe. Hey, Meg. That honestly, now that they say it, like I was saying that to be like absurd, but like, no, that seems like what they do for a cutaway gag, doesn't it? Aurora Borealis. She kills Patrick Bateman in the beginning. Amazing. So it's just like, now I'm Patrick Bateman too. I'm double Bateman. I didn't even realize. I didn't remember. It's been a long time since I watched that. But Jared Leto is Paul Allen in that, right? Crowns. Yes. Oh my god, fucking Burger King. If you haven't seen speedruns of the Burger King Xbox games, they're amazing. That game has, I believe it's unique in that the disc actually contains both Xbox and 360 versions on the same disc. Just because the game is so small. Like, it says it's Xbox and 360, and you put the same... Oh my god, we have just destroyed physics forever. But that's just kind of what you do in this game. Just absolutely destroyed that dog. Which I guess is just kind of what we do on this channel. Think of it. Trying to think of certain other memes. Imagine that banana path that we took earlier, but it's all phones. And you gotta follow the path to get big enough to start rolling up other stuff, of course. That would be a level. Yeah, I don't know how to do... I don't know how to release the riff track of that, and I'd have to edit and stuff. Because, like, the version that we streamed, like, it... I think it's missing Doc's voice, and so I have that locally. If we can get that to work directly to YouTube, just the riff tracks, I'd definitely be interested in trying that again sometime. Like, I've always wanted to, like, watch Kung Pao. Joel never shuts up about that. That's where we trained him wrong, as a joke is from. Some of the people used to pay for ringtones. I didn't. I was very, like, proud of getting a very annoying clip of the codec noise from here. The secret to the codec is you hear it for like 1 second. But when it's like actually your ringtone, it's like, oh, this was a terrible idea. Oh, present! Get the present! Okay, so royal present. Okay, so you do get presents, there just seems to be less of them. Or I'm bad at finding them. Did I drop the present? He was just talking about that, but yeah, I dropped the freaking present. I would have thought they would just, like, make it so you can't drop it. Maybe they do in the later games. We just teleported through a cow for a brief moment. This guy! Pussy destroyer, amazing. Leave some fucking pussy for the rest of us, sir. Oh, no, come on, I can roll that up. Oh, it's one item, not two. Okay. Fine. Oh, come on. I didn't think I could pick those up. How can I not pick these up? What? Oh my god. Nice. We just abducted a child, which, you know, as one is wont to do. Alright, now we can pick this up. Alright, that is so satisfying. Oh wait, can we? Can we? Yeah! Nice. he's too big. He's a big boy. This is why the blood-curdling screams. They like being in the Katamari. The king told us that, so it's obviously true. Okay, yeah, this level design would not fly in the second game. I never really thought about that, but yeah, the second game is very well designed. That you really just never end up stuck between two walls, and like the Katamari is too big. Like too big is never a thing in Katamari 2, as it shouldn't be. It's like, you know, it's a quest to get bigger. So gates like that, gates tend to be, you know, open, and if you're quote unquote too big to fit through, you just roll over it. There's rarely a case where, you know, you'll collide with it wrong, but. Oh yeah, I've only seen the first two Batman. I honestly forget the second one. Who was the bad guy in the second? Christopher Nolan, right? Batman movies. I know 3 is Bane. I just don't remember the other one at all. Oh, it was Two-Face. I kind of remember it then. No, was Two-Face like a side thing? I don't remember. Who was Joker and Two-Face? Oh, I don't remember the first one then. I could have swore I saw that was the first. For some reason, I thought the Joker was the first one. But no, you're right, it isn't, because the first one ends with like,
he's a hero, but he's not the one we deserve, and he can take it.
I love the guy with the butt crown. That's quality humor. I'm the Joker, baby! Man, I just thought of a game we were gonna play after this, and I completely forgot what it is. Oh, stop. Oh, Watam! So the creator of this also made Nobi Nobi Boy, which I have a complete Let's Play of. Which, despite people calling it not a game, it did have an ending. It took us like 13 years to get, and I'm not exaggerating. Or, I might be slightly exaggerating. Let me see. Might have been longer, actually. Ending of Nobi. So we all thought that getting to the last part was the, okay, less than 10 years. 2,489 days. So 9 years. Nine and a half years about. I know I never saw the Bane one. I guess it's to make him unnerving, but like, he sounds a bit more silly than unnerving. I guess they just didn't want to use the same, like, Shockmaster voice you would expect for Bane. I was about to be pissed if once again I couldn't fit through this thing. Because that happened last time we were on this map. No, I think I'm not supposed to be back here. I hate to keep making the same complaint, but yeah, they definitely improved a lot on the design of levels. And just everything, really. The music is the only thing I would say is, like, generally on the same tier. I would even say it even looks better, honestly. The art style isn't that different, but it feels a bit more plain in this. Bane posting and CIA posting. I love how the Simpsons community has turned, like, every notable joke of, like, every episode of the first, 10 seasons into some sort of meme. Well, actually, aside from frosty chocolate milkshakes, I'm not sure I've ever seen a meme from season 1 Simpsons. Oh, that and blacksmithers, obviously. Sometimes shows need a bit of time to get good. Unrelated to anything other than Simpsons, but check out the this animation like do's and don'ts. There's like an animation bible for the Simpsons that has like stuff not to do. Check that out. It's like really interesting. There's also one for King of the Hill that's like very thorough. Like it specifies how Hank drinks beer. The way rainbow, the colors that they used for the word rainbow are terrible, by the way. I've never seen rainbow look that drab. Oh my god, oh, I got a real crown. Corona Borealis. We get it.
コスモを感じるわ。冠座が見事に復活したのね。ロマンティック。
So I guess we're just doing famous constellation. Oh yeah, there's Ursa Major too. So I guess it's not just the astrological signs. Happy Year of the Dragon, everyone, by the way. Oh, it's almost Groundhog Day! Again. I completely forgot that Groundhog Day was so soon. What's the meme shitposty game we could play for Valentine's Day, by the way? Oh no, this was the Fresh Fish one. I'm sorry, I can't stay fresh, okay? How's our video quality, by the way? I reduced the bitrate a bit. I actually stream above YouTube's recommended bitrate, and I have no idea if that actually makes it look better or not. Because there's no real information on that. So I may just be completely wasting my bandwidth by doing that, but I have no idea. But the bitrate is a fair bit lower. So if you're watching it on like a big TV, you might be able to notice difference. If there is difference, you tell me. Oh god, not this fucking music again. God, I'm gonna be fucking institutionalized by this stream. I guess I'll call it. You know what? The Katamari 2 has the better music too. You gotta like Katamari on the Rocks too, though. I'm mostly joking. There is a few dumb songs on the second one, but like I said, sometimes you gotta have one that's just like... I just am particularly annoyed by this one. Oh! I did not think we could pick those up. Did I try that last time? I thought I got bounced around. Alright, much better. Alright, I think that's what we were supposed to do last time. Those are some big-ass baby turtle eggs. I hate to see the mama that pooped those out, because don't they have like 100 eggs or something? And they just completely bail. They just completely Christian bail on the kids, which I can't blame them. Imagine raising 100 kids, 100 turtles at that. The guy have a 10th step on his line. I'm going to go completely insane. Turtles clutch 100 eggs, yeah. That's got to be like one of those world turtles. Penguin rhymes. The mermaid is fresh, guys. It's okay. We're staying fresh. Surely those penguins are fresh too, right? Fresh penguin. Oh, nope, only fish. I mean, it is Pisces, but I was told we were getting fresh things. It's almost like it's just a lazy excuse to collect the thing that the sign is of. They can't all be winners. A lot of them don't even make it into the ocean. I think most of them don't, yeah. I'm sure there's exceptions, particularly bugs, but generally you don't have a huge brood if the survival rate is high. Unless you're very small. Come on! We're getting fresh things. So the fish statue is fresh, but the live, delicious, succulent penguin is not fresh. Okay. Game is nitpicking and biased. Now I'm imagining Scrooge McDuck, like after he dives in his pool of gold, like he just pulls out a golden fish and just takes like a cartoon bite out of it. I was like, that's good. I guess it's just the last few notes, but God, if that doesn't sound like the same. Like,
He's on there.
all right. Dad can't say shit this time. We're gonna have 100 goddamn fish. By the way, why did he kill us last time? There's no timer. What was the deal with that? Oh, okay. There is a timer, it just doesn't show you. Golden Road chord progression is like 99. See, that's the kind of musical term I don't know. Would like to know. Oh, there's the fish. I love that like 80% of Heathcliff like cartoons are just he eats fish and then like a completely irrelevant statement is being made. Like it's impossible to tell Heathcliff from shitposts of Heathcliff. Just ate a fisherman. Over 100 fish has to be plenty. Come on. The Heathcliff cartoon was actually kind of alright, as I recall, as a child anyway. He's a ruder Garfield that can speak. He's like a like 50s like polite thing, and he's just like, is he the one that makes deals with the mice, or is that no? It's Garfield. Oh yeah, there's like his hot girlfriend and like the cool cat. At least I seem to remember Heathcliff actually being funnier. The Heathcliff comic or cartoon was funnier than the Garfield cartoon. Though actually, I'm not sure if that's the case because I don't think I saw the Garfield cartoon, did I? Not that one. No, it's like the newer ones that suck. Is the meanie one actually funny? Like I've seen the John dance. It seems like it might actually be good.
The draws tonight.
Gesundheit. Alright, roll it up. Speaking of girlfriend, aren't they? Isn't John and Liz married now? Like, there's actual character development on Garfield. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because, like, that Garfield dies quote-unquote strip, that was, like, really well done, actually. But they, like, as far, I'm pretty sure they never did anything like that ever again. I guess they probably pretty much ran out of the jokes they could have for that. How old is Garfield at this point? It's like 30-something? No, 40? I don't remember. My favorite just when John's being all insult and Liz just rips him a new asshole. I think I might remember that, but yeah, he's very much a total loser, and she really never takes his shit in the, like, I'm not sure I've even gotten to the point where Liz is like accepting to John. Don't let any British Prime Ministers into this room. They'll know what to do with that pig. Wrong end, but... Oh! Ooh! Can't! What the fuck?! Wait, is this real in Japan? You just get a paint can full of curry? Is that like pre-made curry? Like liquid curry? Or is that like that much curry powder? That's a lot of curry powder. Don't they bring Lyman? Yeah, I think they do. It's one of those characters that just like disappeared. He never really had much of a thing. He was in the jungle. It reminds me of Dr. Monroe. Like, I thought you were dead. Which they did say he was. Like, oh, I'm very sick. Which that guy is just like... His voice killed to do, so they just like, no. He wasn't that great of a character anyway. They pretty much stopped using it before they even like mentioned the kill-off thing. It was just like the first few seasons. Oh yeah, Odie was Lyman's dog. Forgot about that. It's actually, if you haven't seen it, real Garfield lore. It was originally John, and he had, it was quite a few years earlier, wasn't it, too? It's just John, and like, he has Garfield, but it's about John. And Garfield looks weird. He looks much more like a cat, but also terrifying. His coloration is more like a real cat. Doesn't even suck. I'm not sure if they have used a psychologist in that. They must have. I mean, you know, it's been on this long. Surely they have, but... You just look like a bale of hay with a tiny cat head on. Yes, that's a pretty accurate description, yeah. 1,497 gums. Fresh. 45 cm, but you can go further. Okay, Daddy. Good lord. Does Marge see a psychiatrist over fear of flying? Oh, yeah. Speaking of Daddy. Not one of the Simpsons better age jokes, but it's just 90s was not particularly good about that sort of thing. Imagine, like, the whole joke is if you've never seen it, so the joke is her father works on the airplane, but he's a stewardess, he's not the pilot. It's like, oh, but not. So stewardesses had to be like sexy ladies. Because, you know, early flying was fucking weird. People would wear suits and shit. And so, like, I'm not even that surprised that you're like, ooh, pretty ladies for the stewardesses. Which, I mean, imagine having to put on a fucking suit and get the current level of service you get at an airline. Like getting in a suit to go get abused. They'd probably make you take it off at the TSA booth. Oh god, yeah, see, you're not gonna find gaps like that in Katamari 2. Which no one calls them that, but they're really Katamari 1, 2, and 3, aren't they? Damacy, We Love Katamari, and Katamari Forever. That's just what I'm missing. Speaking of missing, it never tells me where this is. I almost couldn't fit through it. You see that? Every seat had a phone. Really? I didn't know that, actually. Wow. That's what the cornfield looks like. Which, I mean, seems like it would be really nice, but, like, if you had to fly, like, for business, I imagine it would get old so fast. It's like, yeah. I mean, it was kind of a big deal when it came out. It's like, holy shit, it's faster than a train? What? I want to eat that entire thing of rice right now. I could so eat that. I used to fly a few times a year for business, just nothing repeat. See, that sounds great. Like, I haven't flown since, God, was it the, might be the Vegas trip. God, that was like, I don't know, like 6 years ago. You just don't travel for work. Like, around, like almost around when I started, a couple years after I started, we were looking at some new products, like some new software stuff. We actually went to, thing in Vegas, which was pretty cool, actually. But, haven't done that in a while. Which was very, particularly special for me, because keep in mind, I'm like, fairly random IT guy. Like, I'm not the head of the IT department. It's just like, well, we're looking at the, I was the guy who runs our ERP software. Yes, that's what it's called. They're like, well, I'm the one who, like, makes sure the stuff works, so I better be there. So it was me, my boss, the CFO, and our controller. So I was like, I was basically, it was literally the Office meme of him when he's got the fanny pack, like, looking like a teenager. That's the guy in the suit, is his dad, I think, in the suit. I was that. I was like the junior high kid with the college kids. See, I can't tell if I'm just missing a good place to pick up a lot of stuff, or if there just isn't, like, a good progression. Because it's Katamari 1. 828. I'm being a bit harsh on this, but it is just a bit of a disappointment. Katamari Damacy, or Katamari, We Love Katamari is so fantastic. There is a couple levels that I miss that, Katamari Forever has. Like, I really like the water Katamari level. That was super cool. That was like a one-off. Like, there was only one level like that. It was really cool. If you only play one Katamari game, I guess probably We Love Katamari Reroll. Please. No. Well, that's like you said. Shit! Dark! No! Isn't it funny how, like, so many... I was thinking about this the other day. So many, like, early boomer shooter audio, it's just, like, some guy from The Office is just, like, doing... Yes, I am a scientist. And so, like, all of these super memorable lines, like, you know from Quake and everything in Half-Life, these are from, like, just amateur, like, random people doing a kind of bad job, but you remember that so much more, at least I do, than like some professional, really good voice actor giving a line and say like, you know, The Last of Us. Like, I don't remember specific lines. There's just too much. There's too much talking. But just dark. No. And that fucking shriek that the guy does. Or Half-Life.
I still want my Half-Life 3.
That's kind of what Half-Life Alyx is, but it's also, like, story-wise, it's not at all. Still gonna play that. I don't even know if I can make that work on my current setup. I have a Quest 2, so I can kind of play stuff on Steam VR, but it kind of sucks, so sometimes it sucks, sometimes it doesn't, so it's like, I don't know if I really want to buy stuff. I guess this got the... It does have the 2-hour refund window, so I guess I can just do it quick. Oh, hey! Present! Oh, get the present! No, get the fruit! Get the fruit! Can't get the fruit, there's a ghost there! Another cutaway gag. I wonder if there's ever been a time I haven't thought of a Family Guy joke and it wasn't a cutaway gag. Like, sure, obviously there are. To the pedicopter! Did I ever post one achievement except for the one for only killing hostiles because of how hard it is not to kill the civilian NPCs? Don't you love that? Merp! Lois, hand me my thinking grenades. Lois, Lois, I find this argument shallow and pedantic. Oh, Lois, that's just morbidly obese. Why are we quoting? This just became a Family Guy stream. So I have to pay Fox money, which no longer exists. I have to pay... Wait, does Family Guy own... Does Disney own Family Guy now? Hi, Patrick. I'm gonna nail your nuts to the wall. Meg is a Disney princess. Fucking whispers creep me out. Oh, I wanted a little baby car. Yeah, Megatron Griffin. Why does he hate her? Her name is Megatron. Why, how can he hate Megatron? Is Chris's middle name Cross, or am I making that up? We're as big as a ramen shop. Okay, 5 meters isn't enough to sate the king. What an absolute size queen. Like, we're getting comedic levels. Actually, we're like 5 times past comedic levels. Oh, god damn it. I'm getting double teamed over here. Hello, umbrella. Peacock. Fucking 1,000-yard stare of that elephant. That Christopher Cross Griffin. Yeah, I didn't make that up. Oh, get around the elephant. See, now I can kind of go back and eat some of the earlier part of the level. Actually, no, it kind of sucks being back here. Never mind. I can eat this, though. Mikoshi. See, you just learned culture. Oh, let me eat the stalls, please. Oh, yes. Christopher Cross reference. I assumed it was that, yeah. hear crisscross, all I think of is cha-cha real smooth. Or whatever that's called. Oh, right. I completely forgot that 5 meters. So when he does the bit, when he does a little thing where he talks about, it's like, oh, it's above X meters. That means there's a thing to go to. But again, he doesn't show you that, so I always forget that. I just kind of play the level. So I'm sure I can play this a bit better. But does this game even give you something for doing well though? Because like in the second game, if you need a new alarm for your alarm clock, there you go. Just moaning, sensual Patrick moaning, and then car horn. Oh, the bedpiss! God damn it. I'm just too small to roll up the buildings. Oh, look at this. This is... Wow. They actually did a lot. So, like, I just kind of figured Katamari, I figured We Love Katamari was basically the same game with new levels. They really did a lot with it, so good on them. Is there a place in Discord to post cat pictures? Yes, actually. There's a cat pics thread in the forum. 60 vans. Plump, with an air of melancholy. And there used to be like a loading event, but this game just loads so fast, it's not really a thing. It's Whisper Quiet! Oh, sweet. I think we can get the buildings now. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's most of them. Some of them not. There we go. Why can't I get the middle one? Oh, is that a giant daikon? Oh, yes it is. That's awesome. Can you get daikon wrenches in America? I don't think I've seen one in a store. I can't lose this stage until I get the daikon. I have to get it. We have to Mario 2 it up. Well, Asian Super Mario. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I was kind of like wondering, like if they actually grow here, or I guess that doesn't necessarily matter. Oh, we got it! Oh, it's not as big as I thought. I was expecting like, a cartoonish one where the bulb was way bigger. Like some Bugs Bunny shit. Are they chanting Boston? I can't imagine, but... Hey, DD! We gotta roll up a frickin' Katamari here. No, we gotta roll up a wicked Katamari here. I got my Katamari stuck between 2 windmill dicks, DD. Alright, we got all of the buildings except the windmill. I'm happy with that. Screaming noise. Oh, yes, I can get those! Probably still can't get these. Oh, I got him! Yeah, fuck you, windmills. You have been tilted at. Hell yeah. Alright, that's all I care about. Oh, gas station! See, it's addictive to just do really well in this and just roll up all of the things. Why is it... Was this really a significant level? Usually they only do that if there's like this big story thing. 24 meters, 36 centimeters, 2 millimeters. It's pretty big! Imagine I'll make a pretty star. But 4 hours to make it. Plants. Earth is really full of things. They really do be like that. Can you even make him laser eye the old star like he does in the later ones? Zoop.
宇宙ロケットって思ったより大きくて素敵ですね。
僕も宇宙飛行士になりたくなっちゃった。
ほほほ。お父さんも喜
Imagine
び
going
ま
to
すよ。
space and it's just like
ところで
fucking
お
the
父さん
king's
はどこに
face.
いるのかしらね。
Oh right, we got some goddamn presents. I wish I mean we got one, apparently. We only got one present, but it's the perfect present, so it doesn't matter. It's weird not being able to be cousins. Or can you be cousins? Can I swap? No. No, I think that's just the co-op. Yeah, no. Alright, how about one more level? One more. Person Major. Virgo. I feel bad for leaving the cow thing at like the smallest possible cow, but at the same time, as far as I can tell, so far there's no reason to do better. The second game gives you some good reasons to be better. It tracks your biggest size and such. Oh no. This is the same thing, isn't it? That's why it's the cow bear. I never knew why it was the cow bear. They just combined them into the same level. Which, I guess, it saves you from having two of this. Fucking... See, this is what it's more like in the second game, except that was... Like, that was avoidable. In the second game, it's not avoidable. You will hit the run thing. 4 seconds. I was fast, though! You can't say I wasn't fast. Alright, I'm gonna play that again and actually get a bigger bear. The other one I'm gonna abandon. It's my three-legged horse. I mean, bear, I guess.
感じるコスモ
I was not expecting the sound effect. I pressed X to skip, which is like clown penis sound. Alright, these icons are actually terrible because you can't tell what anything is. Start to... Well, I can tell what the constellations are at least, so that kind of helps. I just realized that the king doesn't get pissed off at you for moving. Oh, because you can't move! And the second one, you can just ignore him and start rolling. And I do it absolutely 100% of the time. And the king gets so upset. It's great. You think of all things the... God damn it, I hate these levels. You'd think of all things, that's what the king would get mad at you for, but no. Oh, you can? Okay. So it does keep your high scores, it's just harder to see. They're like almost the exact same size, but it's slightly smaller. Alright. One last time to make a non-suck bear. Otherwise, I'm just accepting. Yeah. Actually really annoying now that I realize you can't skip. It wasn't too much of a problem because we hadn't had to repeat stages. It's usually... Okay. Gotta have your eye out at all times on these. So now I'm like second guessing. Is that a bear lunchbox? Because they fuck you over sometimes. They do some crazy stuff. Like so Daisy is a cousin that is dressed like a cow, and if you pick her up, it ends the level. Oh shit. Oh, this isn't it's the same singer, but I'm always expecting Disco Prince. This one isn't bad though, but I just really like Disco Prince, even though it's more of a rap, but it says Disco Prince, so he says discotheque so funky nights, so obviously it's a disco song. So that's, did you just say abducted? You just say the genre of the music you're playing. Ooh, ooh. I want that one. I want at least as big as the one running around, okay? I don't want to stop until then. But if I do get another bear, I'm just quitting. Music frustrating. I just had to make sure there wasn't a bear on this. This elephant is terrifying. He's going suspiciously well. This gotta be a fuck you. They never let you get this big this easy. The bear's ass is on fire. Amazing. I didn't even notice that the first time. Ooh, no! No! I just saw that! Oh! I just saw that. And... see, that's the thing. Just because you're big doesn't mean the bear you get is going to be big. Whatever. It's a little bigger. Like, if you think this is just like me screwing up, I really encourage you to play the bear cow levels and see how hard they are. It's not like impossible, but you will have to try it many times. Let's do one more. One more before we end for tonight. Prettiness. This guy's not pretty at all. There should be lots of maidens. We're finding virgins for Virgo. Oh, hey! We were just talking about doing a Valomum's Time Day stream. Frisky Prince! Oh, hell yeah. I can't believe I just got knocked that child into the water. Gave her a fucking concussion and knocked her in the sea. So I'm so traumatized from Bear Cow. I thought the level was gonna end when I got the first princess. I'm like, no, it's not the biggest princess. But no, I can play the game normally now. I feel like this has less music tracks than the second one too. Which it probably does. Again, this was like a thing that like, how did this get funding? I'm so glad it did, of course, but... and I got a sequel on the same console. Oh, it wasn't super expensive to make, but still. Publishers don't like risks. I was doing good for a bit. Oh no, I'm big enough to get these guys. Never, we're fine. Alright, let's see if this dude is a maiden. Let's see if he's an Iron Maiden. Oh, hey! We were talking about gutted fishes before. Turns out there are gutted fish. What is that? I just, like, a dejectile vomited, like, half of my women. No! My women! I had binders full of them, goddammit. How is the child smaller, like, significantly smaller than the desk? Oh, I can get the chair now, at least. The one chair. That's so mean. How can I not get the desk? Adults are definitely bigger than the desk. Come on. What's this song? Lonely Rolling Star. You've probably heard it before. That and the various Katamari on the things. Which could be a Katamari song. There's swing and there's wings, so there could be things. I'm not sure if there's a music genre called things, but eventually. Things core. Oh, I didn't. Not come really far sometimes. Let's get April and Neil over here. We're playing the piano. Did she have him in a wheelbarrow? Please, my son is very sick. Ooh. Big boy. Abduct all of these children here. As the guy shoots at them. Least violent cop. Just imagine just a giant ball of like kindergarten girls is like rolling down the street, and your first instinct is to fire at it repeatedly with a gun. And that's what I call proportional force. Proportionate response, that's right. Weird. This is definitely Binders full of women territory here. Oh, they got the fetish outfit. Which I guess, is there a single traditional Japanese outfit that is not now a quote-unquote fetish outfit as a result of just being, like, well-known? I don't really... The limit of fetishes is not, like, capped. Everything... At some point, everything will be a fetish. And then you just have to start combining fetishes. It's like, no, I'm a foot vorist. I can only jack off if a foot is doing the eating. I guarantee there's at least one picture of that. Probably a lot more. Cage match! What is happening here? Sandy Cheeks cock war. You see, I know there's a lot of that. Maybe not specifically Sandy Cheeks, but definitely at least the one. Actually, probably a lot of copycats at this point. I love there's discussion of this song, and then there's discussion of Sandy Cheeks, etc. It's just the kind of stream we run. We run a tight ship. It's a gaming ship. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Alright, we might be able to get the fences now. And if we can get the fences, we can probably go up the size. Oh, no! Soiled it. Soiled it. We got 100. Wow, there's still 5 more minutes. Wow, okay. They really expect you to get a lot of maidens. No maidenless behavior here, good lord. Please eat these now. Ah. please. Yeah, boy! Alright, I have no idea where to go next. I think this is just the collect more stage. I think this is just as big as we get. So just gotta mop up all of the children that I didn't capture before. Ooh. It's so satisfying to get bigger in this. I really can't just express just over words. It's just so good. Which is why I really recommend the original controls too. Oh, well, some ladies. Group photo was a must. I'll say. Oh, maybe there is more. Holy shit. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if those are meant to like be opened. Say Baka? Maybe. Anime words, it's just crazy, but anime words do exist in real life sometimes. Did you know that some weebs were so cringe, they made an entire country based on anime? It's crazy. And they all speak Japanese there. It's crazy. Come on. You just saw that in anime. You just saw Evangelion. It was very cool. Whatever. Alright, I need to get 150. That's my goal. Oh. We're immediately going to get that. Oh, I want the Pedalo! Alright, now I know my goal. I have to get the Pedalo. Thank you, Off by Mortis Ghost, for teaching us about the ways of Pedalo. This is really what those, like, boats, like swan boat things are called. Rolled into a ball. Honestly, Katamariing is probably a fetish at this point. Like, most ways that Mario can die are a fetish. Most things that can happen to Wario in WarioWare games is probably a fetish. The flaming butt thing from Mario 64, that is specifically a thing. A thing trademark. Like, it's got, like, hashtags and everything. Oh, it's got Pixie tags anyway. We're not gonna eat the Pedalo. We're gonna eat these at least. Alright, I don't know of anything else to get, so I'm just gonna try the Pedalo. It's not gonna work, but we'll try. Oh, come on. Yep, no Pedalo. Oh well. There's some maidens on the beach here at least. Abalone diver. That makes more sense. We must hurry, or the maidens will be bored. Just vomiting all over the maidens, even if it is rainbows. We smell it! That's... There's scent of maidens everywhere. It fills the cosmic space. Wonderful. 163 chicks at the same time. I feel like there's gotta be, like, diminishing returns at that point. Kawaii researcher. That barely looks like a woman. That looks like a horrible, like, wraith. By the way, speaking of constellations, in the orrery in Oblivion, you can actually see all of the birth signs. They're very hard to see because they're not laid out, but the stars actually form their patterns. It's crazy. Let me, in fact, just to end the stream, disgusting noises. Oblivion bird signs. This is what I'm looking for. Thief. Oh man. I'm sure I can find this picture. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna put the picture on the screen, and you tell me. I know there's CES fans in the chat tonight. You're definitely gonna be able to identify this one. All right. All right, so let's play the game. What is it? Get it nice and big for you. Okay, it's not zoomed in. It's a little bit, you know, pixely, but that's just kind of the source. 38 by 380 by 380. Come on, people. Come on, guys. It's obvious. You know what this is, Luann. It's Dignity! Don't you know Dignity when you see it? It's the Atronach. Obviously you can see, yes. It's right there. Which I forgot was even... Well, that's not one of the ones I picked. Atronach? Atronach? I forget. So if you don't know what that's supposed to look like, so this is how it's usually shown. So obviously you can see how in that image it's very much there. It's a bit easier to see on the thief, but I think he's like around here. And I think it's like this is... I don't know. On the thief I can kind of see because of the legs. But yeah, I'm amazed somebody actually found these. Anyway, this music is driving me completely insane, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll be playing more. We'll just beat this game. Probably next week we'll beat it. I don't really imagine taking 3 streams. Oh, and tomorrow, Code Ment. We're finally doing that. It's been delayed for like a month at this point. Because the first... What was it? The first time I was like, oh, well, we'll do it next week. I'm not really in the mood for it. And then my internet was out, and like I missed two weeks worth of Friday streams because of that. So yeah, tune in to Code Ment. That'll be great. Good night.